Oh yeah. Right, I forgot this game doesn't capture properly. Let me guess once again. Yeah, it's a static image again. For some reason. Okay. So game capture doesn't capture it, and game capture doesn't capture it, and window capture just gives a static image. Once again, I need to I'm going to do it like a monitor capture instead. If I can. Wait. Okay. Yep.
Let's take some rest, Flavr.
Okay, so I guess it's been an incredibly long time since I have played Warframe, but I guess this is the feeling of wanting to just grind the game for like constantly. So yeah, I've been playing this. I've started playing this game recently, Duet Night Abyss. I've gotten to the point where I can at least farm some stuff. And now I want to farm, because I need to upgrade my equipment and characters and so on. Yay. Supposedly, I don't know. Like, this is the mastery rank system in the game. Like, I'm going to use a lot of Warframe terminology when doing this. But this is the, like the mastery system. Like, the more you level up, the more, like, more items you can unlock for grinding. The higher level of content you can do. And also you gain some boost. One thing is, though, supposedly. Yeah, it says here, I think if you level up your account more and more, eventually you will be able to... Yeah, it constantly says, like, Ascension Cap increase, which is the every 10 level increment. But the extraction cap, I think... If you level up every 5... Oh. Ah, 65 is the maximum, I see. But if you level up every 5 levels or so, you can... I think you gain an increase in drops for the demon wedges, which are the mods in this game. So I guess farming for mods is currently not the best thing. Like, this one doesn't have it, but if you go to 55, this... I think you gain more drops when it comes to the wedges. Not fair. Combat, commissions. This stuff. Oh boy. This is such a gigantic loot pool. Oh yeah, right. There is also a, like an event currently going on, which will give you extra 6 cases of extra drops, and then this one, which I don't know. It's just a harder version, which spawns more of the Eximus units. Which also should give more rewards, I assume. Well, it does definitely give more rewards. Every single time the guy dies, he will drop an additional thing. But man, so I have, like, you see this entire pool, because so some of these are, so first off, all of these are like separated by the element of the character. Like right here I have Hydro, which is the water element. And then this one is Electro, which is like obviously electric, and Pyro, which is fire. So all of these are like the same set, but for different elements. Lovely. So you have to grind the different version out for every single element for, well, at least like these types for the Covenanters, not for like some of us don't have not all of them have are separated based on like the element of your character. But man, there's also one thing that is very important when it comes to this lineup right here, like this line at the bottom. Supposedly, it's not random chance. supposedly it will give you one of every single one. And then it will once again cycle back to giving you one of every single one. So currently, I have these 4 of the Hydro. And supposedly it will now unlock these like one of these 4 sequences, and then eventually it will cycle back to this. So it's not a random chance of getting them. Like, you will get everything because it's like the unlock is cyclical. So if I have like 5 of these, it will mean that I have 5 and 5 and 5 of these as well. This is like what some other people find out by playing the game. It seems that this is a very consistent pattern, so the benefit is that like I will get everything at the same level. The downside is that you have to farm significantly more. Significantly more. Besides that,
Are you invited?
oh yeah, the one thing I did today already is I completed the like a quest, which maybe I should stop navigating. I completed a quest in order to, because that quest gave me a free copy of Daphne.
Emergency supplies are packed. Ready to
Wowzers.
deploy at any time.
She is the healing character, which supposedly isn't the most necessary in the game currently. So it gave me a free copy of her, and now I can unlock her.
I am Daphne Theodore, a medic with the Griffins under Hyperborea's 13th Legion. The battlefield is fraught with peril, but rest assured, I'll always be here to provide aid.
I noticed that the text is slightly cut off in the left corner here because the overlay I'll use has a bit of a cutout. I mean, I guess it's not that important. Also, the character and weapon unlock screen when you like gain a new weapon or a character is like kind of showcases to me that this was supposed to be a like a gacha game instead of like, you know, like Warframe like. So yeah, I have no idea if I'm going to even use her necessarily. Because currently it's either I just stomp every single enemy without any problem, or I just die. Because I can't kill, because enemies are deal too much damage and have too high health. Nothing in between currently. So this is heal. I think she also gives a damage buff, but that's not really going to be useful because there are other characters which give more every buff, like Truffle. Besides that, actually, something that is going to be quite useful, since I'm mainly playing Rebecca, because you get her for free in the game. And she's just quite good at just dealing damage without any effort. There is another, the octopus girl. So Rebecca is the jellyfish, this one is the octopus. This one supposedly is good because she increases mainly skill intensity, and I don't know if she increases skill intensity, but she does increase skill damage. It supposedly what do you call it? Synergizes with Rebecca. Also, she's, once again, as I've explained right now, this mod, this wedge, sorry. Where is it? This one is Hydro specific. So I have currently gotten this one and leveled it up. This one, oh, see daisy. This is because this gives sanity restoration. Or, oh my, oh, what the hell did I do? Okay, this one, whoops. This gives sanity restoration. Sanity is the energy system. You can put this on an... also wait, in this game, you can have NPC companions. So you can put it on a different companion.
Are you inviting me on a date?
And it will give you the same regeneration. So I guess currently that seems like something like unlocking the octopus girl seems interesting because that will mean I can just put like that wedge from this character onto that character. But man, I have to still wait. Is she available? No, she's not available. Oh, okay, never mind. She is available from the shop. Okay. Good to know. Oh yeah, wait, there's been a weekly reset as well, right? I forgot. Okay, so I did the one main story quest, which means I can just cash in on all my daily rewards. Oh, wait, okay. So, the dailies are good because you can just get, like, XP, which, like, I think this also increases constantly. I think it was like 100 and 150 at some point. It was 500 some, like 2 days ago, and now it's 550. And I also get 30 manuals, which is a double reward from a commission per day now. So doing the basic dailies is very, very beneficial. Since there's been a weekly reset, I can do this as well. Wait, first off, what did I... Yeah, why does it constantly put those as new as well whenever I unlock a new character? Huh. It, gives, the... It doesn't give the name of the character, it gives the nickname.
Are you inviting me on a date?
So, when it comes to weeklies, wedges, mission, Mystic Mage, let's do the Nocturnal Echoes one, actually. That's the boss mode. I can get some Psyche dwarfs. Oh, yeah, I also got the Misty Veil. This is like a wedge specifically for Rebecca. Which increases the jellyfish, her jellyfish summons attack speed based on her melee attack speed. I have not actually tested this out yet. I unlocked it yesterday and leveled it up, and I haven't actually used the jellyfish yet. So let's see, supposedly also, I don't know if this is new, but you can take your AI companions into the boss mode now.
Meaningless struggles.
Yeah, it is... Okay, that is... Yeah, the jellyfish are attacking significantly quicker now.
Keep it up.
That is genuinely... Like, that wedge is going to be a significant damage increase, I would assume. Yeah, I think it is. I'm, like... Once again, I do have the, like, the AI companions as well, which I noticed could also come into the fight. But I think, like, the amount of damage I'm doing is significantly better because the jellyfish just attack much faster now.
I would punish those who aren't faithful.
So, okay, that is very, very nice to notice. Because, mind you, this weapon gives attack speed when you attack. Which, of course, because, like, this obviously is the, like, the water, like, weapon. So, this synergizes with this, with Rebecca. Okay, so that's at least one clear, so I can claim this thing. Mystic Maze is the...
Are you inviting me on a date?
What's it called? Mystic Maze is the... Man, what? The roguelike. I think... Is it the roguelike? Roguelike? I'm not certain. There's also another mode which I need to unlock at some point in the story, which... Like the theater, which I've not unlocked yet. I'm still in Act 1 or 2. I don't know if it's the first or the second act. I still have to get through that. So, this thing, supposedly, is very important. You need to do your weeklies for... This is a weekly reward. Okay, wait. This is a weekly mode. You can get 5 boss fights and 5 rewards from the boss fights per week. So you need to do that because it's time limited. And you can get also 1, like, progress bar for this per week. This is incredibly important because you only get a few Ks for it, and you need like 8 to fully level up the character, every single character's skills. So, like, this is the... what do you call it? Is this a roguelike? I'm not certain. You can unlock certain effects after you beat a stage. You gain points to unlock your abilities. Yeah. Also, one thing I'm saying that's very... should I... like, I already completed this one. I should do the level 51 maybe. There is also a story mode here, so I don't know if that's... like, I don't think there's going to be any... like spoilers for anything. The story here seems to be very abstract and self-contained. One thing is, I live in Europe, so... One thing, there's one other person that I know that plays this game, but unfortunately, I can't play with him because he lives in America and I'm playing on the European server. So I'll have to find other people to... like, play the game with at some point. Well, not play the game with, but like... I can speak about the game to him, but I can't really play together with him, unfortunately. I guess one annoyance is, like, playing with games like this is, like, I'm going to be, like, talking about basic stuff that anyone that plays the game will already know, and anyone that doesn't play the game, knows nothing about the game, so everything is going to look like... like, I can't... it's like the same thing, if somebody doesn't know Warframe and just sees Warframe gameplay, like, you're going to look at it like, what the hell is this shit? This one just, like, it doesn't matter too much, I think. Like, considering I just insta-killed the enemies here, I don't think... I think this is still, like, easy. Yeah. So, like, this mode, in this mode your wedges are disabled, which means you don't have your... what do you call it? Like, any of your builds do not carry over in this mode. You only have the... like, the stats you unlock. These cards, I forgot... like, I genuinely have forgotten what this means. Like, what this is called, like... I would think a roguelike, but I'm not certain at all. Melee. Yeah, okay, so... story mode. Youthful maybe this is a good thing actually, because it means I can actually interact with the game instead of just trying to find things to commentate about. Youthful chatter carries through the gloom. A sound you haven't heard in the abyss for ages. Vibrant, alive, untainted by the creeping darkness. You know with absolute certainty that these aren't souls or illusions, but living, breathing humans. So all I know, these characters appear multiple times in the story. You recognize them. Following the sound, you push forwards as the mist begins to part, revealing those 4 young knights standing before you. Their armors... okay, interesting. The game uses a lot of British spelling at times, but for some reason... like, armor is spelled in the American spelling. Maybe it's just like just a spelling mistake. There was also, like, in this mode, there was also one time when they spelled Charon. If I can open, wait, if I can do this. Where they spelled the word Charon, which is like the race of the character, as a... oh, come on. As Charon without the H. So I assume maybe this is just like a spelling mistake as well, or a spelling inconsistency. In this mode, who knows. The armors are still untainted. Their armors, man, are still untainted by time or battle. The sacred Flavr emblem on their clothes gleams like captured sunlight, defying the abyss with its radiance. Oh yeah, this is a story. Like, one annoyance is, like, I'm trying to play the game and then just randomly a bunch of story pops up, which is what happens in, like, because I haven't played this level of the mode yet. Are you sure this is the right way, Captain? The blonde knight bounds up aviation. Man. The blonde knight bounds up the ancient staircase and leaps back down in one fluid motion. It's just another pile of rubble. Knight with a capital K. At least we haven't been here before. The young captain strides past her with measured steps. Navigating the sacred lake is impossible. We'll just have to take it step by step. And don't you ever get tired bouncing around like that, Kathy? The young captain sighs as he watches his hyperactive teammates. Save your energy. This place is dangerous. Let's not take unnecessary risks. I have man. I can't speak for some reason. I have lots of energy to spare. You're the one who... He's got a point. The girl stops mid-sentence, turning to you with wide eyes. You are... A traveler. I've been here longer than you have. Trust me, this place is far more dangerous than you think. A traveler. Oh, okay. So we have seen the... well, I have seen... Like, the character, the main... Well, I don't know if in this mode we are even playing as the main character of the story, but... There seems to be... yeah, there seems to be time looping going on. Like, we met these guys before, they all died, and now we're meeting them again. Our character seems to remember them, but they do not remember us. So there's like a time looping going on in the story of this mode. A traveler, the young knight's expression flickers with familiar confusion, just like last time. But this is Elysium's sacred ground. How did you get in? I have my reasons, and a purpose to fulfill, just like you. This time, the cloaked sorceress finally shows a flicker of interest in you. She lifts her head. You finally see her eyes. Dark, doubtful, searching like bubbles surfacing in the shadowed waters. It sounds like you know truths about this abyss, truths we have yet to uncover. Callista, only heretics speak such blasphemy. This is sacred ground, our sacred lake. Oh yeah, so we have like 3 factions currently in the game. We have the Empire, the honorary Chinese region, and then we have the church people, which we haven't actually seen. Mind you, I haven't seen the Chinese region yet because I'm not at that point in the story, but we have not had any interaction with the church directly. We only have some like some playable characters which are which come from the church region. Callista ignores his rebuke, her gaze steady onto you, waiting for an answer. What will you say? What can you say? Tell them to turn back now. You know their faith forbids it. Faith. Such a heavy word. It holds more weight than a stranger's warning of a plea of a face grown unfamiliar. For those raised in faith's radiance, unwanted truths burn like staring at the sun, only leaving daylight's cruel tattoo upon the soul. You shake your head, avoiding her gaze. It's easy to get lost in the abyss. Stay close to your friends, Kathy. Eh? Why single me out? Okay, yeah, that's because... the last cycle, she lost track of her friends, and we met her alone. Her friends all died. Wait, so we found them again, all of them died. These ones having died, like, for a decent amount of time, and her having died recently, so she found her dead friends and then just kept fighting near the corpses of her friends. Means you should reflect, even strangers can see you're the most restless one. As if. I'd find you all in no time if we got separated. The girl pouts. Well, she did find them, dead, but she did find them. She is correct. I guess. Next time might be too late. Kathy freezes, caught off guard by your grave tone. Flint steps forward, a true knight of Elysium indeed. For a noble knight, piety alone is not enough. Prudence Wooden's tomb must be his virtue. He understands the delicate balance of curiosity, enough to gather information, yet not so much as to invite calamity. Like when you find the locked door in the sacred hall left slightly ajar, the wisest choice is to pause, turn away, and pretend you never saw it. Though we don't know your true identity, you're clearly here for reasons. For a reason, forgive us. Duty calls us elsewhere. He bows solemnly. May the god of the full moon bless your journey. The nights depart together, leaving only the endless mist before you. Wow, lovely. I'm going to assume... Oh my god, there's 17 stages. Okay, I'm going to assume there are... There's going to be another lore exposition. Mind you, I'm also using the boxy. Okay, so this... Okay, wait, I can't go into my armory now. Skill efficiency. So this tiny little box is basically this. You can equip a genie mon, which is just a tiny guy which has a passive buff and an active ability. But similar to Warframe in the past, you basically have one guy that you're going to use if you're doing most content in the game, because he gives you a gigantic amount of loot suction and some extra bonus, some extra loot drops. Like, if this is essentially the carrier, the old like Warframe carrier in this game. Like, you don't want to use anything else because like this guy gives you 20 meters of like loot pickup.
You again. Have a nice day. Bye.
Like, nothing else compares anything close to it in terms of usability for like regular farming. Maybe in like the boss modes you can like use some other companions, but for regular content you're only going to use the box. Restore sanity by 4 when summoning summons. I mean, currently it costs 28, so I guess I get a bit of my sanity back from just like summoning. Mind you, this is the reason why Rebecca is as easy as she is. She just spams a jellyfish and they just deal damage. Like, you don't have to do anything. I guess maybe, okay, never mind, you do have to do something. If you're using the wedge, which increases attack speed over the summons, you will, based on your melee attack speed, you can actually use this weapon to get more attack speed. Yeah. This one will almost unlock the set, so I'm gonna pick that. Mind you, I don't even know what... I assume this is regular battle. I assume battle with sword means like a slightly more difficult battle, but I have no idea. I mean, I guess it is because there's like an eczema summit right here, so I suppose that's the point. Like, it's slightly more difficult. Oh, gold. Okay, both of these. Get a stack. Unlocked. Huh. Okay, so it's if you take damage, you will gain you gain health regeneration, and you gain like you can't get one shot. Yeah. I mean, I guess once again, I don't think I'm going to die. Like, it seems quite easy still.
Come closer.
Once again, I just spawn the jellyfish and everything dies. Wow. Really? if I use a summon, I will just regain health. Some of these just, like, once again, I assume, like, if you're going to... I assume this is one of these things where, like, depending on how lucky you get with your drops and such, this mode is either going to be piss easy or hard as hell. Once again, this is still the level 50 mode, I guess, like, on level 80 and so on. It's going to become more difficult. Yeah, so these two unlock. The next one is a cultivation. But my energy economy is still good. So... I don't actually know what this does. Yeah, so it's just like a bomb. You spawn. I see. Oh, 15 summon damage, my god. Huh. 15% extra summon damage. Ah, okay. So this mode is oh god. Lore exposition. Footsteps echo in the dark. Dull, dragging, tapering into a gritty scrape. You follow the sounds. 4 figures emerge at last. The nights of the hushed dusk. Your paths cross again. They stand unscathed. Yet their faces bear none of the light that they wore when you last met. 4 figures, there's only 2 in the image, seemingly. Like the girl and the knight. Are we truly still walking? How long has it been? The sorceress's voice hangs heavy with fatigue, as if the cloak on her shoulders were a slab of stone. 4 days, 5 perhaps. Longer still, my pocket watch has stopped. The beast's voice rasps like a blade on frayed paper. Even a man of faith can no longer summon his usual reverence. Then let's stop here for a while. You can rest, I will keep watch. The young man speaks with quiet care for his companions, though heaviness seeps into his words. So one thing, like, most of the game is done in a visual novel style. So, I do find it interesting that, like, this mode has a, like, a more, what you call it, like, text description of what is happening. Like a book would have. Like, this is not done in, like, the visual novel style of storytelling. I'll keep watch with you. If either of us drifts off, the others can wake them. She presses false brightness into her tone, cutting Flynn short with a glance before he can finally whisper an apology. They found a patch of level ground. Okay, so wait, I don't know. I can see them, they haven't seen me, I suppose. They find a patch of level ground, set down their packs, and make rough camp. Once Callista and Milton have lain down. Flynn and Kathy. Okay, yeah, okay. There are just a bunch of spelling mistakes in this mode. Like, Kathy is now being spelled... You see, it's Kathy with a C, nears Kathy with a K. Okay, so this mode just has a bunch of, like, spelling mistakes. Or inconsistencies. Like, once again, first there was Kawan, which is supposed to be spelled... The K in Kawan is supposed to be spelled with CH, but it was spelled with just a C in the beginning. Then there was, like, American spelling instead of, like, British spelling, since most of the game uses British spelling. And now, like, her name is spelled with a K instead of C, so I guess that is something Wait, actually, now that I think of it... I took a screenshot of it, didn't I? Yeah, right here. Right here, it says the male Charon priest. Like, it spells Charon with a C instead of CH. So there's just a bunch of, like, inconsistencies in this mode, specifically. I guess I'll also take a screenshot of this, I suppose. Save directly. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Once again, because I'm screen capturing, you see my. You see my my screenshot button. Once Callista and Milton have lain down, Flynn and Cafe wander a short distance aside. Silence drapes across their backs. For moments, frozen like a still frame. Flynn lowers his head and sighs softly. A breath so low it reaches no ears but Cafe's. Oh, it's rare to hear you sigh. Smiling, she pulls a crumpled paper packets from her pocket. Candy, I smuggled these in. Just 2 left. Let's share them. Oh, thank you. You've a sweet tooth. Best to keep them. Best you keep them, man. I mean, okay, I would have probably said, if I would either say you have or you've got. But I guess you've is a shortened version of you have, so this is normal English, I think. I'm not certain. Candy's always sweeter when you share it with a friend. She slips one in her mouth, and then presses the last piece, wrapper and all, into Flynn's hand. He only lowers his head in silence, unmoving. So she waits, saying no more, letting the candy melt on her tongue. She waits for her friend to collect his thoughts and find his words. So, this is like a fantasy setting, but it has some, like, advanced, like, the Hyperborean Empire is definitely, like, technologically, like, advanced civilization, but, like, I'm looking at this and it seems like medieval fantasy and she just has a, like, piece of candy with a wrapper. Did you see it? That abyssoid? The one with a sword. At last, Flynn speaks in a low voice. You mean the one who cut down everything? Even his own kind. Of course I saw him. That silver sword of his was so bright it near blinded me. It was just like the weapon your idol bore in the tales. She falters, turning to Flynn. Wait, you don't mean the Moonrise Knight? But yes, it was him. I've pored over his likeness 1,000 times in portraits and illustrations. I could never mistake him. The young man exhales, burying his face in his hands. Truth is, the moment I recognized him, I was scared. If even he could be overcome by the abyss, what chance have we? And what if that's how I fall as well? What if one day I turn my blade on those I call comrades? Yeah, we never imagined the abyss would be so terrifying. But even so, I believe whatever comes, the will of humankind can endure it. Kathy with a K again. Kathy pats on her friend's back, gentle yet firm. Save a screenshot. Think of that. That night. Think of it. That night struck at even other abyssoids. Doesn't that mean he hasn't yielded? Even in a ghostly form, he still clung to his first purpose, didn't he? This does not feel the moment to intrude. And you mean to leave them their brief... Okay, man. This does not feel the moment to intrude. Does it mean... Is this proper English? This does not feel like the moment to intrude, is what I would say, I guess. Once again, I'm not a native speaker, I don't know if this is correct or not. And you mean to leave them as their brief reprieve. But as you turn away, Kathy catches sight of you with a K again. Huh? She brightens, rushing over. You're the traveler from before. I can't believe it. You're safe. That's great. Flynn follows, surprise plain on his face. So it's true, you're no ordinary soul. You entered the abyss before us. How have you endured so long? I grew used to it. I've felt lost, regretful, hopeless, but now I've come to terms with it. His surprise softens slowly into admiration. Then tell me, how do you see the abyss? Do you believe mankind can prevail? Does it even matter? Is then the question I have. Sure. See, even a traveler believes it. We'll finish this mission, so chin up, alright? But she misunderstands you. The triumph you hold to is not a mission laid upon them by the church. You know too well, only pain and despair await them. Again and again they will fall, never knowing they already tread in hell. Yet you say nothing. If the future cannot be altered, perhaps ignorance is mercy enough. Okay, so this is like a... like an intermittent boss fight. Oh. Okay, it's just the... like the special enemies. There's nothing... Okay, never mind. That's not a... I thought there was actually going to be like a proper boss. But not even that. Oh! Skill intensity by 80%, man. Character attack by 80%. We continuously decrease says damage taken. Huh. Oh, standing still oh my god. Yeah, this one is just best. It increases and I get skill damage because like it unlocks the set buff. Okay, so this is something. Okay, so I assume in the past skill intensity was translated as skill damage, but it got retranslated as intensity because it doesn't just increase damage. This one, however, I assume is only increasing the damage, not actually the the ability strength, like in Warframe. I guess one thing is like once again, if I'm further into the game, there's probably not going to be any like what you call it. What the fuck is this thing? Oh wait, that's that bomb thing, isn't it? Summoning, really? Yeah, some of these are just seem very powerful comparatively. Once again, like when I get further into the game, this stuff is going to be completely understood by me, and I'm just going to like blaze through it without having to read anything. I would assume, like just like Warframe. But currently, I'm still in the trying to learn how the game functions phase. Now waiting for the last enemy, which was there, and he died. Ooh, sanity, ultimate restoration. Yeah. Once again, you have your Eximus unit with the frost bubble. Lovely. And he's dead. Like, yeah, this character, you don't really have to, like, I don't have to do anything yet, is the thing. Oh, what is this again? Skill duration. Right. Melee. I don't need more energy, so I can just unlock the set bonus. Oh.
Hands in the air! Oh, this one looks tough. I'm out of here.
Explode. Okay, yeah. Once again, this mode is seemingly still very easy, or this level of the mode, because I just insta-killed the tiny gremlin with my ultimate ability.
Get yours next time, just you wait.
Like, I don't know which characters would actually be good for this mode on their own, because like you can't mod any of them. Well, you can't wedge any of them. What's the word here? Like, they're not mods, so you can't say mod. Dodging. I mean, morale increases your damage or something the higher your HP percentage is. So I don't have any glimmer flies yet, but still, it's still just a basic damage increase from just existing.
No violent contact.
The last guy done. Okay, man. Skill efficiency? No, this one. Okay, this is... Okay. More story. A sharp clash of steel rings out in the darkness. Rings out in the darkness. Somewhere ahead, a battle rages. Through the gloom, you glimpse a young knight, sword lifted with what strength remains, striking down the abyssoid before him. Then, a slim shadow sweeps past. By instinct, he raises his shield, catching the strike. An arrow juts from the cracked wood. When he sees it clearly, he freezes. It's fledging there. Man, my speech, please. Its fletching bears the golden iris of Elysium. But the base is stained black. There's only one archer who could do that. Ballista? The abyssoid presses closer. Its limbs gnawed by the darkness, until they seem to blur into the cloak that shrouds it. She gives no answer to Flint's call, only draws the bowstring taut once more. From their very first steps into the abyss, they are horrified to see familiar figures among the hostile, human-like abyssoids. Many were once knights of Elysium, who had marched here to bring down the abyss, only to be claimed by it in death, were born as parts of its darkness, and set against their former comrades. This is the abyss's cruelest curse. To live is itself a curse. Those who fall swiftly may still become mere phantoms, resembling what they were in life. But if one refuses to die and struggles on, then every passing moment, the darkness gnaws at their will. In the end, each battle becomes a gamble. Should their resolve falter, even for an instant, the abyss devours their mind, leaving only a mindless beast driven to slaughter. Just like the one who stands before Flynn now. No, don't do this. I don't want to hurt you, please. His hands shake upon the hilt of his sword. Milton's already gone. If I lose you too. Wait, where's Milton again? Because there was no archer in the squad of 4 people, so this one has already been here for a while. But the arrow comes anyway. Swift for his horse, he wrenches up his shield. Another hisses past, slashing his cheek, spilling blood. Arg. With a cry, he swings his blade, once, twice, again, until the abyssoid at last dissolves into ash. His body trembles, held up only by the sword. Before the dust that was once his comrade, he breaks, his voice torn by grief, and weeps aloud. When the weeping finally ebbs, an eerie silence fills the hollow air. The battle is over, and the girl who once fought beside him, always bounding, always loud and full of life, does not return. Her usual grin, not this time. Oh wait, is Gaffy an archer? Huh. Wait, is it? Wait a minute, I'm not paying attention probably. Gaffy, with a K again. Are you alright? He staggers towards her, dragging his battered body. She does not seem to hear his call. She stands rooted in place, her arms hanging limp. Her breathing comes in sharp, frantic gasps. as though she were drowning, struggling in vain to hold on to the air. From her wounds seeps a baleful black mist. It coils around her limbs, darkening her shining hair, and at last devours her whole form. The sword slips from his grasp, sinking into the mud mixed with blood and tears. He falls to his knees. I surrender. Do you hear me? He closes his eyes, face upturned to the sky, if such darkness can be called sky. His voice is calm as stagnant water. Whoever you are, whatever your reason to torment us like this, I am fed up. I am weary. Enough. Take me as well. Something stirs in the dark, rustling, drawing near. He does not open his eyes, simply waits, ready for the end. Then, a pair of hands lift his fallen blade and presses the hilt back into his grasp. Really now? Have a little more faith in me, won't you? Her voice cleaves the darkness, gentle, warm. A shadow brushes away his tears, cradles his bowed head. Bowed head shields his broken form. Don't worry, whatever happens, I promise you this. I will not change. Yeah, I believe you. He lifts his arms and embraces the dark. You know it is false hope. You know it can only lead them to greater suffering, and yet you cannot restrain yourself. You raise your lantern and rush to their side. In the glow of great crystal, the darkness recoils. Her hair, once drowned in shadow, shines golden once more. The two knights look up at you, dazed. Traveler, did you save us? Kathy stares at her hands, whole and unblemished. Okay, so I guess for some reason the name is with a C, but every time it's mentioned in the story it's with a K. So I guess inconsistencies. Once again. Kathy stares at her hands, whole and unblemished. Astonishment lights her eyes. Thank you. I always knew you were no ordinary soul, but I never dreamt you held such power. Huh. Flynn exhales, unsteady as though still unsure if this is real. No need to thank me. What are your plans from here? Now that we are safe, we carry on, of course, but... Man. But first, Flynn needs some patching up. She catches the worry in your eyes, and answers it with a bright smile. Traveler, do you remember the question Flynn asked you last time we met? I think I finally understand. Her tone is calm, resolute. The Abyss will not be defeated by one battle, nor by some mighty hero. It will be defeated by all of us, by our efforts joined together. If we keep adding to them, again and again, then one day, something must change. So it doesn't matter how we end. What matters is that we go on, even the smallest victory. Even the smallest step forward is our share towards the final victory. Kathy never thought I would hear Kathy never thought I would hear something so wise from you. Makes me seem a poor captain beside you. At last, Flynn regains his senses. With her support, he rises and straightens his back. The Abyss spreads with every moment. If left unchecked, it will consume all of Elysium. Even if we can only delay it, we must fight to the end. Besides, we still haven't found Dame Lisbel. So, Lisbel is a playable character. You get one copy of her for free from playing this mode. Right. We've still got to bring her home, so Traveler, walk your path. Don't worry about us. Do not bear our burden. Only carry our blessing with you. She presses her hand over her heart, meeting your eyes, and speaks with solemn sincerity. May the goddess of fate bathe you in 1,000 beams of moonlight, and may your wings shine forever, flawless as the full moon. It is a blessing most solemn. In Elysium, such words are given only to one you may never see again. Yet it is no farewell of despair, it is a calm acceptance of fate. I wish you safe passage on the road ahead, and accept that it may mean we are parted, in life or in death, or evermore. We give Kathy A silent nod, raising your lantern. You step once more onto the path before you. So I get Xmas. So one thing again, like the thing with this game, like I'm just if I wasn't doing it on stream, I would just be grinding the game off stream anyway. So I'm just thinking like, if I'm going to be doing something, because like I might as well try to stream it or something. No, that's useless because it doesn't. Like I don't use my ranged weapon. I mean, this unlocks the next piece in the set, so sure. Oh wait, is this? Oh yeah. Oh, okay, almost the last level. Mind you, once again, just like with everything, my yapping skills is not. My yapping is not particularly great yet. Bunch of stuff. What are the... Huh? Oh. Okay. And this one maxed out. I mean, do these even matter? I don't think these get converted into anything else after completing the mode, so I think you can just spend them in 2 dodge attempts, I guess. That will increase whatever, so, but that doesn't really matter, I think. This one. Genie 1 cooldown. 1 stack of molten blades, which unlocks the next part of the set. Recovery, Glimmerfly. Glimmerfly. Oh. More attack boost. Skill range. Yeah. I mean, let's just buy stuff. Once again, I don't think this... I have to look that up at some time. I hope this doesn't convert. Like, if I know this doesn't, like, convert into, like, any other currency or some whatever else. If the leftover at the end doesn't convert into anything, you might as well just buy to use it all up at the end. But I'm not certain. Chit-chat, once again, text. Lovely. Once again, you find the fleeting moment of respite. No episodes give chase. No ailing souls. At last. A place of safety. You sink slowly to the ground, resting against a broken wall. So one thing. Okay, once again, I've not gotten further into the story, I guess, but like very often the name of a game doesn't really matter, but it's like, you have Duet Night Abyss, and this is like the Abyss region. I assume this is going to be something related to the story, like title drop, the Abyss part of the name. I'm tired. Again. And again I push forward. Again and again I start over. Once again, I think that's the roguelike... Like, yeah, roguelike is the type of game where you like go further, you die, you get some upgrade points, and you go further, you die, and you keep just upgrading your like equipment and so on. I think... I don't know what the difference between roguelike and roguelite is. I know this battle is mine, but I don't know how much longer it will last. When the divine blessing, pure glaze crystal, is gathered once more and the lantern restored, a miracle shall be revealed. Then shall you bear a light strong enough to cleave this darkness. That is not what I meant. I don't even know how long I've wandered here. 10 years? 20? Or longer still? All I can count is how many times I've turned the dial. And still, the lantern's glow remains so faint, as if all I've ever done were in vain. So... Okay, once again, this is one of those cases where like British is coming up. Where in this in this context? Like I know where is supposed to be used in a conditional, like if I were a bird or something in British English. So I assume this is considered being this is considered a conditional, I suppose. Where like an American would just use was. Well, meanwhile in British you would use where. I think. Yes, he does not deny it. The starkness of the answer catches you off guard. Oh wait, I did not read further. What if it's never made whole? Not until I'm already gone. And everything I've done. What would it all be for? Would it just be some pathetic joke? I have seen you raise your blade again and again, driving back the abyssoids. Just as I have seen thousands of masons hewing stone. Laying the foundation. The foundation of a temple. I actually don't know what a stonemason is. I assume it's just someone who works on stone. I have seen a girl toss pebbles into a flame again and again, just as I have seen thousands of farmers scatter seed year after year. Farming? Wow, that's what I'm doing. All effort, all struggle, only for the cycle to begin anew. Not just you and I, but for souls of the abyss, and the living above. All are bound within this endless tragedy, and if that burden proves too great for you to carry, you may always lay it down. And then it would end. Refuse. To end it all would be to become one of those drifting souls. Your gentle heart would fade. You would no longer fear solitude, no longer feel the torment of this endless cycle. I need to enunciate my words properly. But would that truly be happiness? No. You take up your blade once more. I will keep fighting. I will keep chasing those damned glazed crystal shards. I must be on my way. Farewell, steadfast traveler. He says, may the flame of your lantern shine ever unceasing upon your path. So, once again, like this guy is a man, but like once again, I come down here, I look at this guy and he looks like he's wearing a dress, which once again, I guess if he's like I don't know if this guy is related to the church, but like using like a full-on robe is like common in religious stuff, and in like non-Western like attire, it can also happen. But now that farming was mentioned, I guess in order to yap for a bit, I just bought like what you call it. What the fuck is? Oh yeah, this guy pops up into the story, but I haven't gotten to the point in the story yet where he pops up, so he's now just a like a random boss in the like I wonder if okay, so it does actually do some damage. Really? Really? I cast my ultimate ability and he decides to just do his... Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do in this fight, mind you. I have not fought this guy in the story yet. I assume his name is not going to be a bunch of like question marks if I actually unlock him in the story. The voice lines were like very intriguing dialogue.
Sweet venom going down your throat.
Oopsie daisy. Oops. He's doing the... Okay, so this is like an invincibility phase with area denial, I guess. So I just need to not get hit by the red circles on the ground. And then he will do that. Okay. I'm sorry, like, the voice lines, man. Oh. Okay, never mind, I tried to dodge. Whoopsie. Oh, okay. I'm actually taking damage. Oh. Okay, once again, I tried to dodge, but luckily my turrets just area damage him. 102 glaze crystal, trace points, thread of time. So okay, once again, what I was going to talk about. Speaking of farmers, okay, I get my rewards, yay. My progression rewards. Wait. I am halfway. I don't know, maybe I can do that later, or maybe I can just start up a new run now. I think as well, where is it? Yeah, if you unlock this, you will just gain more points to the weekly rewards. Should I? I mean, maybe I should. Yes. I mean, I haven't used the ranged weapon at all in this mode yet, but let's do that, I guess. Okay, that's one run down, so now I have more of my board thing unlocked.
Are you inviting me on a date?
Oh wait, I can unlock her already. Oh wow. Okay, I thought I have to, wait. Let me go to that mode again. Oh. I guess you get 2 copies guaranteed. Because this is 10, 10, 10, so you get 2 copies of her guaranteed. And then you get a bunch of secret letters, which is the relic system. Okay, I thought you got 1 copy guaranteed. And then some letters. But no, I get the character as well. Wow.
Here we go. Behold, I am the great Miss Lisbel, candidate for the patience of the 7 virtues of the Elysian Church. In the name of the Almighty Tower, the divine 9 gods of Elysian, what was it? Forget it. Anyway, I command you to address me as Mistress Patience. Do you understand?
Alright, so this is... Like, I don't know, I think I don't think... She's at the very least not a typical meta character, because I don't see people... So, Lumino. Like, supposedly she is good, but... Like, I don't know her kids, mind you, but... I don't hear her as the most... Like, people don't really speak about her nearly as much. I do wonder, actually, because the element system... Which other Lumino characters are there? Like, you have the main character, you have the MC. But besides the MC... Okay, Lady Nightfall. Okay, that's the reason why you don't hear about Lisbel. Lady Nightfall is an incredibly strong damage dealer, so that's the reason why you don't hear about this girl, because... Well, this woman just power creeps her, so if you need like a damage dealer of the Lumino element, you just use Nightfall. It's the same thing, if you need the like Animo, you use Psyche. If you need Hydro, damage dealer, you would use Rebecca and so on. Like, there's typically always 1 character. But yeah, okay. Lynn is fire, so... or Pyro in this game, so these characters just... And when it comes to you have Electro, so in this case you just Rhythm. So like every character just gets... Like, every element is just like... Every element has like 1 character that is like the main damage dealer and nobody else really like matters at all.
Have to go there this time.
I'm wondering about the new characters though, like this guy supposedly is attainable in the game now. In the theater mode, I think. But if he isn't attainable now, he's going to be attainable quite soon. I think, no, never mind, I think currently Fushu is in the theater mode. So this guy isn't attainable yet, I think.
Use a sword in hand.
Emergency
Okay, so
supplies are
let's
packed,
maybe...
ready to deploy at any time.
This is where my consumable item brain kicks in, and I don't want to use the gold ones because you can't get them in the game. These are like special rewards you get. So using the level up points. And then I can upgrade
This,
the cap.
I'll be able to ease more of their pain.
I'm not going to like fully level these guys up. Yeah, this one uses a like an what do you call it? Consonance weapon in this game. It's the exalted weapon in this game. Or this game's version of the exalted weapon.
Samuel, I've become even stronger. Let's protect these weirdos together.
Oh, I'm going to look at all that shit later.
Are you inviting me on a
Achievements. Gloomy. Oh wait, it has multiple rewards. Ugh. So, well, oh man, I'm once again forgetting to talk about... Talking about farmers, I recently bought... Well, I recently, literally today, this is like basic daily stuff that probably no one cares about, but like I bought some cheese from the farm I go to. This time, like, they have a bunch of, what you call it? Oh god, this mode is a... This mode is supposed to be played with, like a squad of people, with actual other players, which makes it a pain in the ass. I only did it once myself last week, but it took a long time for this one mission. Excavation, defense. I mean, defense, actually. Let me just... I don't know, I don't know what to farm for. Like, Rebecca getting her second into one is very good, because then I can get 5 jellyfish on the field instead of 4, which will just give more damage. And more, like, if I split them out, I can get more area reach. So, the farm also still, like, you have the regular cheese. Like, I don't know what you call it in English. You have the quote-unquote young cheese and the old cheese, like the cheese that's left to ripen a bit. Whatever you would refer to it in English. Like, of course, but there's also a bunch of, like, cheese with spices in it. I've never actually had cheese with spices or whatever you call it. So that's... I bought, like, some stuff with, like, cheese with garlic in it.
Can't delay my research,
Currently.
so I'll just leave them to you.
I think it's... nice. Is what I would say, like, I don't know what else to say, really. It's just, like, an experience I have now. I have had now. I haven't thought about putting... Oops. I haven't thought about putting, like, any, like that, once again, you can do a lot of weird stuff when it comes to food, but the idea of putting... what you call it? Spices in cheese didn't necessarily, like, appear in my head immediately, so it's, like, a thing that I actually find unique. I think the only other type of cheese I've ever had would have been, like, mustard cheese, and I do not like mustard, so... Once again, this is the reason why Rebecca is great. You just press button and everything dies. Ugh. So, once again, this is the relic system. You are going to just farm a lot of time for...
Do you want to continue or go back?
Your characters. So, I think... do they raise by 5 every round? They raise the level by 5 every round, I think. Which means that after a certain period, I should quit because I'm not powerful enough to deal with enemies whose level is too high. Yeah, now they are 45, it starts at 40.
Come closer.
I mean, even without like melee attacking in order to increase the attack speed, it's already decently faster than it would have been on its own. So that's nice. So I guess like if you just... Oh! Okay, so that's a few thoughts. You need to... Okay, so when it comes to characters, you need to get 7 copies... Well, 7 times the same character in order to fully unlock all of the Intron ranks. With weapons, you would need... With weapons, you would need 6 times. Weapon, because you can smelt it 5 times. So you needed 6 times in total. With wedges, because you can upgrade your wedges from like a purple 5 to a gold rank 10. Which means you need to get the weapon. How many times was it again? No, the wedge. You need to get it at least like... Because like in order to get from like a +6 to a +7, you need 2 +6s. In order to get from +7 to +8, you need 2 +8s. So you need a fuck ton of wedges in order to max out to +10. So like the full-on like fully investing in a character's build is going to take a long time in this game. Even, like, once again, the only character I've actually been using, like, 99% of the time I'm playing the game now has been, like, Rebecca now. Like, I should be I should try to unlock, like, Psyche at some point, because I know she's a very good damage dealer. Also, supposedly, for doing this content, Rhythm also does... Oh yeah, Rhythm, she does electricity damage, and her ability can chain from like from enemies to enemies. So she will also be very good at just area denial. Well, not area denial. She'll be very good at just nuking an entire map via just pressing one button. At least with like Rebecca now, I have to go from this point to this point to this point in order to block off the entire map. And every so often you have an Eximus unit, which is a slight bit tankier. Also, Rhythm currently Rhythm is gotten from, you get her letters from the boss fight, the weekly boss fights. Okay, that's too Okay, so this is one of the things I don't know. I think it's better to get the clues, the thoughts, like the 2 thoughts, but these resources are incredibly rare. And they are used for the track shift module, which is the... This is what you use in order to craft the forma in this game. So that's going to be very, very necessary. Like a forma in this game, like the track shift modules and so on, the forma are very expensive. You need to do a ton of grinding to get forma.
Come closer.
So that's also one thing. I need to be very sure about my builds in order to know what I... Like with Rebecca at the very least, the one mod that is certain, the one wedge that is certain, once again, excuse me. The one wedge that is certain is the Misty Veil one, which increases the attack speed of the summons based on melee attack speed. So I guess maybe I could like spend one on that already, I don't know. Okay, so the enemies are level 60 now, and you notice that the elite enemy right here is taking a bit more to get down. Like he's still dying quickly, but it's not he's not getting insta-killed. Also, once again, this is why Boxy is so useful. I can just stand here and I can get all the loot that I ever need. So once again, it's just the Warframe carrier problem all over again. Oh yeah, I'm back about Rhythm. Currently, Rhythm is gotten from the... Does this guy heal or something? Maybe. Currently, Rhythm is obtained from the weekly boss mission, however... Maybe I should extract now. She's obtained from the weekly boss mission, however, from January 20th, she and some weapons which are obtained in the boss mode are going to be moved to the regular shop. Which means you can just buy her clues instead of being limited to a certain amount per week. If I go look at it, like she's going to appear in the store here at some point. Which I think that's what the developers are doing. Every time they add a new character, it gets added to the theater, which I have not unlocked yet. So I can't tell you which character is in there now. Then the character and weapons go from the theater, which is supposed to be here, to the Nocturnal Echoes. And then eventually, the character goes from the Nocturnal Echoes to the regular shop. And you can just get an infinite amount. Which I suppose is a decent way of doing this. Like you get... once again, at a certain point you can get every character here. I don't know if any of these characters were from the... Yeah, I don't know if any of these were from the boss mode, necessarily. But I know that from the 20th, on the 20th, Rhythm should be moved to this shop. So I am not going to bother farming her clues from the boss mode.
Are you inviting me on a date?
One covert commission. Ah! Okay, never mind, okay. Okay. I thought one covert commission counts as, like, actually doing the mission. Not as in, like, how many, like, relics have you cracked open. Again, never mind, it's not counted like that, thank you. Thank you, man. Thank you. Now that I think about it, this on the demon edges, currently there is a, like, this... There's, yeah, I need to do this because that's also daily now, because there's an event which will give you a bunch of stuff. Like, a significant increase in like, in the amount of wedges you can obtain from these missions. Makes me wonder, which one do I actually need? Oh, this one. This one is good for the bow on the AI companion.
Are you inviting me on a date?
This bow is very good for the AI companions because it will give you like one of these buffs every time it does a crit. But it eats through ammo, which means you need to remove the amount of what you call it? The amount of attack speed your summon has. Oh no, that's damage delta. That's not yeah, no, that's reload speed. That's this one is the one you would need. More crit chance, which is good for the weapon, and minus attack speed, which is also good for the weapon when used on an AI companion. I don't know which are the best to farm for here. Like Sphinx's Duel. This is good for boss fights, because it will just increase your damage. this as well for like boss fights supposedly. Besides that. Also, once again, this one I think I would need multiple copies in order to level this up, so I don't know if I should farm for it, because once again, currently I am only using Rebecca, so I don't know which of these would be the most... I don't know which of these is for which character. But I also... Oh god, wait, I also get these ones unlocked here, so I do need to, like, grind all of these out, I think. This one... I would assume this one... Yeah, this one would be good for, like a rhythm, I would assume. What's Animo? It's Animo, the green element. Ugh. Oh yeah, this... Okay, wait, maybe I should farm for this one, because I still need to unlock these, the Typhon sets for other characters. This one for the... I need this one for the for the buff bow for the AI companion, so I don't know what is the most effective way of farming this stuff. I should have probably... Once again, in this event, I should probably be using the better... the more expensive manuals instead of the, like, the regular green ones.
Easy peasy, time to roll up our sleeves.
Once again, you see, this is why Boxy is good. You just see all of the resources being added into my inventory from enemies being killed off screen.
Alright, that should be enough to teach him a lesson. Let's wrap this up and head back for our paycheck.
I will punish those who aren't faithful to love in the God
Did
of
I?
Love's
Oh,
name.
no, never mind. I did not get it. I got this one. Huh. I mean, currently all of the damage is done via skills in the game, so this is... Maybe in the future this is going to be useful. Not certain. Okay, this is some guy in... Okay. There's some guy with a name Stepsis, okay. Ugh. Mind you, I already watched a YouTube video about what you should be farming, but LV information entered my head and then I forgot about it like 5 minutes later because there's so much stuff to keep track of. Like, I'm thinking, like, should I keep farming this one in order to, like, upgrade this to, like, a golden one eventually? Or should I just, like, also farm the other ones in order to have the respective wedges for other characters? Because, like, Rhythm should be quite good. And I don't have any other... I don't know if I wanted to use... So once again, I got 30... green ones, and you can craft, like, you can craft 4 into the next, 4 of this one into the next one, and 4 of this into the next. I'm going to use this maybe. My limited resource brain does not want to use resources because I'm thinking like, well, what if I need it later in the game? But like the green ones are free, so using them is not a problem at all. Like, you do lose some efficiency from going to green to blue, because you will use 4 greens in order to get... Oh. Oh yeah, right, these enemies are level 65, which means they don't get insta-killed. Whoopsie, I forgot. I actually need to do a tiny bit of efforts, because I don't have a full build, my character fully built up yet. And now the defense objective is going to go down.
The enemies have stopped attacking for now.
After a lengthy waiting period. Okay, so one thing I don't know, I don't know if this is the case, but I think this may have just been once again in the this event. There is a like a 1 per day special version of the mode you can do, of this mission you can do, which I think spawns more of the Primanders, which are the like the heavy duty strong enemies. I hope it just kept spawning more of the enemy, but I think there was a few times where the enemy fell off an edge, and I think if the enemy falls off the edge, he regains his health. I'm not certain if that is the case,
Here's a little thank you gift from
but it happened a few times while I was trying to play this. Oh, really? Okay, so I got this one already instantly.
I will punish those who aren't faithful to love in the God of Love's name.
Crit damage and crit chance. Once again, for both, I guess for normal weapons as well, I need to build my weapons as well. I don't have any yet. Okay. For Electro, skill intensity and morale. So this one is unlocked now, the basic purple version. That's me. Oh, I got a rank up at some point. Now I can get this weapon from the shop. I unlocked one of the sets here, which... Oh, yeah, because this gives you, like, trial XP. This is a way of leveling up your... The first time you get every single one of these, you will gain XP. In the entire set, you will gain XP as well. So this one, just collecting this one alone gave me 100 XP.
Are you inviting me on a date?
Mm-hmm. Okay. 22 out of 30 already. I wonder, wait, I'm going to... Excuse me, I'm going to blow my nose now. Because it's impeding my speech. Okay, okay, once again, I can't... Yeah, I can't use OBS shortcuts when I'm tabbed into the game either. I noticed the same thing with... You know, yeah, OBS... I can't use the OBS shortcuts while I'm tabbed into the game. Alright, I am back now. Yay.
Are you inviting me on a date?
Once again, like I've said, I do not have anything built up for my weapons yet. I don't know how to do this. I just have, like, my melee weapon, I have attack speed, which is not even because the weapon needs attack speed, it's because, like, it will help my, like, this wedge. It will increase the damage of my abilities. Besides that, I don't really have anything, like, anything properly, like, set up on my weapons at all. I simply have the crit chance one, because I know that the crit chance is going to be useful on, this one when it's used by an ally, because it will give me like one of these buffs whenever the ally crits. Hello, Amanda Splats, welcome. And yes, I hate having to tab out of games to mess with OBS, especially games that lock you into full screen, no matter what. So yeah, with this game, I can just tab out of the game. I can just, when I'm using the mouse, I can just like this. I can just go out of the game and click, and it will tab out, or I can just use the like Alt tab, like you do on Windows, and it will do it automatically. But I think this is the only game where I've had this problem now. I think, like, the only other thing is that you have a game like Dark Souls 3, which for some reason does not like you tabbing out of the game. If you tab out of the game, it messes up with some of the audio and so on and blah blah blah. So that's the only thing that I have to care for with like another game. But like not being able to use my shortcuts hasn't happened yet. Which, once again, I guess if I play more games, it will happen more often. Oh wait, what's this one again? No, there's also one which, when you get a crit or something, I think, it will regain one piece of one ammo, which, if you're using this on an AI companion, would be very good, because this thing supposedly chews through ammunition.
The world outside Purgatorio Island defies all accounts. More expansive. Are you
Oh yeah, right, let me... Once again, this is a limited consumable brain kicking in. I don't want to use my golden XP books, so I'm waiting until I get a bit of XP from just playing the game in order to use the books I can actually farm for. Once getting back to covert Nocturne manual. Which one was it? This one? Yeah, this has the attack speed decrease. Use the blue book. Hello, Sensoka. Welcome. I'll have to add an Arduino-based Steam Deck on my project list.
My venom is
For what project exactly?
for love. Come on. This commission is about taking out the enemies in this area. Easy peasy. Time to roll up our sleeves.
Once again, just speeding through a mission. Once again, up until now I've only been playing Rebecca, even though my build isn't... Like, I don't have a build yet, I just have a few mods. Well, wedges, my apologies. Warframe brain kicking in.
Come closer.
But I haven't played any other characters. The thing is, Rebecca already starts as pretty... What do you call it? It's pretty decent. You start with her already being a decent character. Rhythm supposedly needs to get her first and second intro on in order to... Oh, no, that's crit damage. Attack. Oh, this could be... That's just an attack increase. That could be good if you need to use weapons. But so, Rebecca already starts with being pretty well playable. Some other characters may require a bit more investment. One thing that Rebecca does require is energy economy. In her case, currently I have this one, which restores sanity every 7 sanity every 3 seconds. Sanity is the energy. This is good, it allows me to just have a self-sustaining energy economy, and then I have Wings Inspo for my bit of skill efficiency. And Blaze Inspo for a bit more skill efficiency. Which means that I can actually constantly use my jellyfish. And sometimes I can use my ultimate ability. For other... Like before this, she couldn't really properly cast all of... Sometimes I couldn't cast my jellyfish, and which means that I can't kill enemies, because most of my damage is coming from the jellyfish. Which means I can't get enemy from killing energy from killing enemies, which is like a negative feedback loop. Also, this is, once again, you can put this one on the AI companion, and it will affect you still, because it's for you and your teammates. So I need to, like, get a build set up for maybe the octopus girl, because she, like, you see, she grants self and allies a boost to skill damage. Like, this one is very good for, like, Rebecca. And it will also just increase skill damage when she's deployed as a combat partner. So I need to get her at some points. A low-cost Sensoka says, a low-cost OBS controller with a few buttons and sliders. Preferably with no soldering, so more people can do it without needing extra stuff. So like, by a controller you mean like a, what you call it, like a macro thingy? Like, one thing I saw people use, like, I don't know if I'm understanding the same thing you're speaking of. One thing I saw people use at some points was, like, using an external, like, keyboard, like a tiny keyboard, not a keyboard, like a numpad. Like an external numpad, in order to, like, use as a macro button for OBS. Instead of, like, buying a completely dedicated, like, dedicated, like, specific, like, macro thingy. There's a chest, which I had not picked up yet. Oh, come on. A bunch of flowers, really? Yeah, of course. One of them had to be a... I haven't picked up the stuff in this area yet, because I just haven't. Also, like, in this regard as well, I haven't, there is a lot of, so once again, a lot of people have already complained about this, but this game needs a search menu for the Forge. Like, there's so much stuff. But, going at this, I haven't been, like, looking for the, like, all of the pick-upable items a lot. Like, that's something I need to find the locations where everything is. This one is found in the Gleven Pit, which is, like, that's a very good location for that. That I know of. The snow cap is from the sewers, I would assume. Yeah. What else? Did I have something that I needed to forge? Ah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay, so this is how you get... Oh, fuck. Oh no. In order to get a prime blueprint, you need 5 purples. Oh boy, okay. I think you need 2 golds in order to get, like, to the next rank of gold, but, you need 5 purples in order to go to a gold one. That is a ton of investment, man. Oh. Okay, that's something I need to, like, look at some point. That is going to take a ton of investment to get... Yeah, everyone said it's going to take a ton of investment to, go to, like, rank 10, but my god, I did not expect that. Oopsie. I thought it would take, like, 2, but I guess it only takes, like, 2, It does take 2, namely it takes 2,
My venom is surging like my passion for love.
Oh yeah, wait, supposedly here, you are supposed to do this.
So, this commission is about taking out the enemies in this area?
Maybe not that, this is that. Oh.
Time to roll up our sleeves.
I don't know if this is the best spot, but I think you need to place the stuff here. Then stand up here. And then all of the enemies will try to get there, but they will die. I don't know if this is the optimal strategy or not. I mean, they seem to be dying, at the very least. Maybe not. I saw some guy do it. But, once again, he was using, what's her name? Hellfire for this. And he just stomped, like, used Hellfire's, like, stomp ability and just cleared the entire area around, which... I guess the jellyfish are not good for doing that. Once again, look at the pitiful weapon damage I have. But your weapons currently are not the best, but I have not invested in my guns at all.
Alright, that should be enough to teach him a lesson. Let's wrap this up and head back for our paycheck.
I will punish those who aren't faithful to love.
Yeah, so I have no wait, this one. Yes. I can now equip this on one of the characters. I don't know which one though. So if I guess let's maybe equip which one, what do I have equipped? Let me go to tactical backpack, weapon. I have this one, which doesn't help it doesn't help me at all as the player of the game. So I guess I will use the bow. None of these have a benefit to me except for this one. Currently, so let me use that one. On her. And let's add the bits increase. Where is it? Attack speed minus 10, okay. Oh, I need to take one of these off. Wait, never mind. Let me put that one back. And let me upgrade the weapon. Now I need... Okay, I can level it up. I can ascend it.
This is a reward for my overwhelming love.
That gives me like 10 more... mod space. That will increase crit chance and lessen the attack speed, which should be good. Which means that now currently I have 88% crit chance. And this bow, just to showcase it for a bit, this shoots multiple arrows in multiple directions, so it will definitely hit some enemy and give me the buff, I would assume.
Are you inviting me on a date?
So that's the current setup, I suppose. Oh, okay, yeah, I forgot. I had to unlock that one as well. Like leveling 3 weapons up to level 40. Forge any weapon one time. I did that with the Science Kiss. Clear a Mystic Maze, I did that. Enhance at least 10 different demon witches, I already did that. Ascend Genimon one time, oh boy. Level 12 character skills up to level 3, oh boy. I haven't done the fishing yet. Supposedly the best way to get Genimon XP is to what do you call it? Is to do the fishing game, which I have not spent a lot of time on yet. Prime Resolve. So supposedly this one would be better than Serenity, because this one can be put on an AI companion and it will give you the buff. Meanwhile, this one will give you Resolve. Resolve increases the amount of damage you do the higher your health is. So that should be better, supposedly. I don't think I can equip anything else yet. I don't know which... Like, you have the Sea Wave one, I don't know which one of these is best. Like, range and duration are the one I currently have. The ones I currently have. I mean, I suppose range, because... Like, currently my energy economy is definitely good enough to not need a lot of duration. Meanwhile, range will affect both my abilities. Duration only affects the jellyfish. I need to perhaps get... Okay, wait, once again, I need to do the dailies. I need to make sure to not forget about the dailies. I need to do that with certainty. Okay, wait, I don't know where that one comes from. There was one which... made, like, gave you a bullet every time you got a crit. And I want to get that one for... like the AI companion. No, that's a different thing. That's gain a stack. That increases trigger probability. Explosion. Oh, wait, I have it already. Oh, it's a blue one, I see. Oh, it's upon triggering bonus effects, not upon getting a crit. An extra multi-shot. Oh, man. I need to look at how to build that the bow. Specifically for an AI companion. Because, like, I have my crits. Multi-shots. Crits. This is just a tiny stupid bonus, I don't need that necessarily. But wait, if I can do this... Upon triggering bonus effects, there is a chance to gain a bullet. So I guess for this... Oh, it's not... Oh, goddammit, I don't... you don't have I don't have enough on this one yet. Once again, I have to look at builds. Well then. I mean, currently it's kind of useless, but I guess I will look at that later. Maybe I should,
Emergency supplies are packed.
Once again, I don't know what she does as a skill, but maybe I should invest a tiny bit into her in order to... Because she should give a... like a damage buff as well. I've already almost been busy for 2 hours. This is mainly because I've been just goofing around a bit because I'm streaming instead of just like doing anything like just like I wouldn't have narrated the text in the I forgot the name in the Mystic Maze. If I was playing on my own, I would have just read it in my head, which would have been significantly faster. Okay, maybe let's get a duel at the very least, I suppose. Like this 6 times a day bonus that's currently in the game is a timed event. I don't know when it stops, but it's just every every 2 days. Like every day you get 6 attempts at a regular, which increases your rewards, and there's like one special mission you can do, which will increase the amount of diamonds which spawn, which are the ones that drop the like the wedges. And where is he? He's over here. Okay, I think I need to actually stack up my ability on him instead of just doing an ultimate. I need to stack up the base. I need to stack up the damage over time effect that this one has, that this character has, because it will also make the enemies take more damage from the ultimate, if I'm correct.
Alright, that should be enough to teach him a lesson. Let's wrap this up and head back for our paycheck.
I will punish those who aren't faithful to love.
Did I get it? I got a different thing. I got this for a Lumino character, which is going to be okay if one of the characters uses it, I don't know. Nothing else that is useful. I mean, I guess once again, supposedly, once again, I am going to have to farm these anyway at some points because you have to use it on... Like, you have to have multiple copies, like you have to have a ton of copies in order to upgrade it to a gold one. Now that I think of it, maybe I should farm some XP. Yeah. So, green manuals are not a problem at all. I gain like 30 per day, and I probably don't do 30 missions per day. Or 30 commissions per day, so that's just a... like a free bonus in terms of the rewards I get.
Hurry! Let's find a potion! Oh yeah! To make the station collect the serum, we gotta defeat enemies near it! Fill up the potion station!
Jellyfish!
The commission! Go, go, go!
Come on. Now it just automatically kills enemies in the range and I just beat the mission.
No violent contact. Come closer.
Like, this is one of those things where, like, definitely I am fairly certain that, like, Warframe would never add a character like this because it knows, like, yeah, people are just going to AFK farm with it.
Quest accomplished!
And that's
Let's
it.
get out of here!
Now I can just leave. But I guess this game does want you to AFK farm because a lot of the enemies just...
I would punish those who aren't
well,
faithful
maybe not
to
fully
love in
AFK,
the
like not
God of Love's
100% AFK, but it definitely doesn't mind this playstyle. Because it seems to encourage it quite a bit with some,
My venom is surging like my
like
passion
mechanics.
for love.
Also, for some reason... well, I assume this is just because I'm playing Duet Night Abyss currently, but I've... once again, it's not a lot, but there's like... I can tell that there's like been 10 views in the stream, and it's like, most of the time during the stream that never happens. Once again, it's just views, it's not viewers. But it's weird to see a larger amount to me. I guess it's because I'm playing this game currently. Which is why YouTube is just recommended it to people which want to play the game as well. Which, like, I'm not a guide to the game at all, I'm just a random guy goofing around. I don't know the ins and outs of this game at all.
No violent contact.
Almost done once again. Oh. Of course.
Huge thing is charging
Of course,
over
sad.
toxic smog.
After some time, like, this guy spawns and he will,
Accomplished.
temporarily slow the progress. So you need to preferably complete the mission before he spawns.
I would punish those who aren't faithful to love in the
What
God
is this
of Love's
bonus to...
name.
Oh. Wait, I don't know how the bonus thing... I think Boxy may have procced. I think... yeah, that must have been, like, because of Boxy. Like, Boxy also gives... I don't know... He gives extra drops from enemies. I'm certain about that, but I think he also gives... can also give extra rewards at the end of the mission.
You inv-
Oh no.
Hmm.
Are you inviting me on a date?
Wait, what do I have to do again? Wait, once again, let me do the commission farming. The mod farming. Duel once again. Let's do that. Let's do the blue.
My venom is surging like my passion for love.
I haven't actually paid attention. I don't know if Truffle is using the bow in order to,
This mission is about taking out the enemies in this area.
like, give me buffs. I think she is. Okay, yeah, she is using the bow to give me buffs. I see a bunch of buffs underneath my...
No violent
like, the bar underneath. Underneath the jellyfish icons. Where is the Prime Ender? He is right here. Ultimate, and he dies. Okay. Weapon holder, purple is...
Alright, that should be enough.
Okay, typically it doesn't show the crafting items as a drop. I guess maybe it does if it's purple and above.
I would punish those who aren't faithful to love in the God of Love's
I have not
name.
gotten any new drops, so I still have not gotten... I got on some clues and the former item. Wait, do I still have one left today? A bonus drop. I have 0 to 6. Okay, so that's this one. I don't know what this one does. I assume it just gives me an increase. Like, it increases the amount of Prime Enders, which I suppose will help. I wonder if the API is just slow to remove people watching for a short time or from the viewer count. Excuse me, I'm paying attention to the game for a bit now.
Easy peasy, time to roll up our sleeves.
No violent contact. Sweet venom going down your throat. Come closer.
Yeah, so this one... Okay, so the special timed mission just spawns a bunch more Prime Enders, which I... Okay, I have gotten the dual one.
No violent
So that's going to be useful for boss fights. It also makes the stage more difficult, I assume. It's 200 enemies instead of 100, I think.
rot in the sweet aroma.
It's just one thing I will say that is I've seen other people say as well, which is a negative with this game, is just you only have 2 abilities. Like not 3 or like once again 4 maybe a bit much, but the fact that you only have 3 abilities means that like most characters, like this character just has damage, and more damage as abilities.
No violent contact.
Like the jellyfish is just a turret that deals damage around it. The passive is just
Alright, that should be enough.
damage, which makes your jellyfish deal more damage, and the ultimate is even more damage.
I would punish
I wonder
those
if the
who aren't
API is just
faithful to love
it's just slow
in
to
the
remove
God of
people
Love's
watching for a
name.
short time from the viewer counts. It's kind of confusing with how there is a view count, concurrent view count, and unique view count. I don't know about unique view count. I'm using the OBS live thing now, and it only has the views and concurrent viewers. So it has concurrent viewers, chat rate, and views. Views are the total views. Concurrent views are the people who are live watching, and chat rate are the people who are actually engaging in chat actively. Like if you like don't constantly chat, it will show less people in the chat.
Are you inviting me on a date? Are you inviting me on a date?
Okay, so that's the daily done. Once again, I don't need to do this necessarily today. Well, maybe I can, but it's like this counts towards the weekly progress. Meanwhile, this right here does not. So I can just skip it temporarily. However,
Are you inviting me on a date?
what else can I do? In the boss mode, the Echo, Mystic Maze, I'm probably going to do this on my own because it takes too long. Weapon. Which weapons do I have currently? Not interesting. demon dodge, I don't have any. So, capture and dismantle. I think dismantle is the preferable one here. Man, the amount of grinding you would have to do. I guess it's the same thing with like relics and Warframe. I already know. Wait, no. Okay, I have not played this mode before.
My venom is certain.
This is a different version of the same game mode, I think. The previous okay, yeah, this is a different game mode. Before it was just like you have to, what do you call it? You have to find one big you have to go to one big bomb and you have to disable the bomb, or well, just kill the bomb because it has a health bar. And then you extract the mission. In this case, the bombs are at different places. They don't have any health at all, which is probably because... Okay, wait. Wait, it literally just skips to the end. Okay, that's actually an incredibly quick mission. Okay, this is... Okay, this mission type would be good for farming clues. Because you can just defeat the... like, the bombs here.
My venom is certain.
And it just completes the mission. That's actually quite fast.
Let's bust those weird-looking thingies before it's too late.
Like, some missions you have to run to the extraction point, which, of course, would take quite a bit more time. I wonder, actually, with this mode just being... If you have a well set up a ranged weapon, you can just shoot from a distance and defeat... Okay, yeah, this mode is incredibly quick. Wow. Huh. Okay, actually, this makes cracking a relic significantly faster. Like, it only takes a few seconds, how long was this? This wasn't even a minute, was it? Yeah, it was 44 seconds to crack a relic. Huh.
My venom is certain.
The clients only bought us a teeny bit of time, so let's bust those weird-looking thingies before it's too late.
Yeah.
And now I use my ranged weapon to just kill the bombs. If I actually invested in my ranged weapon, this would probably be over incredibly quickly. Yeah, this is incredibly fast, man. Like, the mission types available for completing... The mission types available for doing the covert commissions, or the relic cracking version, cycle constantly, so it means that's... Like, the missions that are preferable are not always available. Because mind you, like, I did the defense some time ago for the character, and that takes significantly more time. Because, like, the defense, like, you have, like, multiple waves you have to get through. And after those waves, sometimes the defense objective moves. Wait, actually, I don't know if it's... The defense objective moves in the... I don't know if it moves in the endless mode. It does move in the non-endless versions. Oh, oopsie. Damn. Once again, it's just shoot the thing. The mission complete. Well then. Okay, this is actually... Yeah, this makes farming for this stuff significantly easier because I can just keep farming. Now once again, in this case, I don't know, is it worth it to pick the 2 forts or should I pick the crafting item for the former?
I will punish those who aren't faithful to love in the God of Love's name.
Mind you, I've been busy for 2 hours and 12 minutes.
My
Okay.
venom is searching.
The
like my
clients only
passion
bought
for
us a
love.
teeny bit of time, so let's bust those weird-looking thingies before it's too late.
Once again, one thing in this game, like it does Warframe's like aim glide, but it's awkward because you have to shoot in order to aim glide.
Hey! All down! Commission accomplished!
In other words, I think it takes as much time to navigate the menus to get back into the mission as it actually does to complete the mission. Yeah, it depends on the mission type. This one is incredibly fast, which is why I'm also just cracking open a bunch of these things now. Because, like every hour, the missions available for the secret letter unlocks change. And sometimes it means that you have to do a much longer mission. Meanwhile, now I can just like crack a relic in like once again, one of them has 44 seconds. And it would be faster if I actually had my ranged weapon set up properly. Come on. And if I did not spawn my companions, which means I'm getting attacked by all of the enemies. And that's one done again.
All down! Commission accomplished!
I've only gotten the 2s yet, instead of the 10.
Hey! All down!
Oh yeah, it only takes
I will punish those who aren't
30...
faithful to love in the God of Love's name.
It only takes 30 to unlock the character, in order to dupe the character. I thought it took 60, which is quite a bit more.
Bought us a teeny bit of time, so let's bust those weird-looking thingies before it's too late.
Okay, this is actually funny. I think the reactors are invincible for like the first few seconds of the match of this game, and then after that they become attackable. Like it had a yellow, it had a white, like health bar, and I couldn't damage it for a few seconds. So I guess you can't complete it immediately upon starting the mission. You have to like wait a few seconds before you can damage them. Not a lot, but still. Besides that, I can unlock another reward. Yay. Okay, so I don't have to bother that much with all of the weekly rewards because it's almost full yet. Like this one, spend time in co-op areas. I can just stand. Actually, that reminds me. That reminds me, so you can just stand in a co-op area and it will just count towards that stuff. So if you are just spending time in your menus, you can just stand in the co-op area and it will eventually count up. But this one right here, every day, this is also a daily thing, every day this guy just has a random item spawn next to him. It's either going to be a toy hammer, which speeds up the crafting in the game, or it's going to be a dice, which is used for like rolling in either this shop right here, or for dialogue. Like, you have to roll a dice every time you want to, like, speak to... Not every time, but sometimes when you want to speak to an NPC, you need to roll a dice in order to pass a check.
Are you inviting me on a date? The world...
Back to... Wait, let me look at the... Okay, oopsie.
Are you inviting
The
me on a
ranged
date?
weapon. I have crit chance. Multi-shot spike attack. I mean... I only have one copy of this currently, so I don't know if I want to level it up yet. Probably that's a dumb way to look at it, but still. Wait, I can just do... Huh, okay. So that's a bit more attack and some crit chance. I wonder if this works like Warframe, where you can't... you can't crit against objects. I would assume it doesn't take that from that game, but still. Duel. Yeah, that's this one. Dismantle.
My venom is searching.
The clients only bought us a teeny bit of time, so let's bust those weird-looking thingies
So,
before
one
it's
thing
too late.
compared to Warframe, the movement is a bit awkward because the dash doesn't fully follow the momentum. Yeah, these things are invincible for like the first 4 seconds or something of the match. Alright.
All down. Commission accomplished.
But so this mission is actually significantly faster because a lot of the missions require you to go to the extraction point in order to finish the mission.
Aren't faithful to love in the God of Love's name. My venom is searching.
The
like my
clients
passion
only
for
bought us
love.
a teeny bit of time, so let's bust those weird-looking thingies before it's
Once
too
again,
late.
what else is there to yap about? I actually have no idea what else to speak about. Okay, yeah, it can actually get criticals against the objects, because I guess it just has a regular health bar.
Yay! All down. Commission accomplished.
Oh! Okay. That's nice, so that's 10 forts unlocked now.
All down.
I would
I'm
punish
halfway
those who
to
aren't
unlocking one
faithful to
psyche.
love in the God of Love's name. My venom is searching.
The
like my
clients
passion
only
for
bought us
love.
a teeny bit of time, so let's bust those weird-looking thingies before
I don't know
it's
how
too late.
much investment Psyche you would need in order to be good. I would assume... I mean... Yeah, I don't have any idea. Like, Rebecca is once again just almost immediately decent the moment you get her.
Yay! All down. Commission accomplished.
Nothing useful.
Yay! All down.
I would punish those who aren't faithful to love in the God of Love's name. My venom is searching.
The
like my
clients
passion
only
for
bought us
love.
a
I would
teeny
assume
bit of
I'm not
time,
going to get
so
there
let's
this
bust
time.
those weird-looking thingies before
Like, I'm not
it's
going to
too
unlock
late.
it. I only have 8 copies left. Okay. Okay, this one is actually more difficult because it's all of the objectives spawn in a different area. So I'm going to see something. Yeah, okay, the jellyfish kills the objective, so I can just spawn the jellyfish and run away.
Yay! All down. Commission accomplished.
2 more forts.
Yay!
That's 18.
Down.
I would punish those who
If I get to one more to warp, one more like full-on to warp, I could probably... maybe I do unlock her, I don't know.
My venom is searching.
The
like my
clients
passion
only
for
bought us
love.
a teeny bit of time, so let's bust those weird-looking thingies before it's too late.
Come on. Like, the shield bash from the enemies that just temporarily disrupts you is, well, disruptive, I guess.
All down. Commission accomplished.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get the Psyche Copino right now.
I will punish those who aren't faithful to love. In the
Also,
God
rather
of
than like
Love's
farming
name.
for a different character, maybe I should buy a bunch of like letters for Rebecca in order to get her builds more more thought out of, a little more unlocked.
So let's bust those weird-looking thingies before it's too late.
I don't know if there are any other like hydro damage dealers currently, because the elements does matter for a few game modes. There are a few modes in the game where the elements matters. And like if you're the correct elements, you will essentially deal double damage, or double your regular damage to the target. If you're not the correct one, you will only deal half damage. So you do a quarter
Punish those who
of the
aren't
damage
faithful to love.
you would
In
be
the
doing
God of
normally.
Love's name.
I don't think there's any other like Fushu is also a hydro character, but she's a support character, not a like damage dealer herself.
Weird-looking thingies before it's too
I haven't
late.
looked at her kit yet, so I don't know what she does. Supposedly she can heal, and I assume she does some type of like damage buffing.
Yay! All down. Commission accomplished.
Eh.
I will punish those who aren't faithful to love. In the God of Love's name.
And besides that, is there anything else that's daily which I'm missing?
The clients only bought us
No, I
a
think the only
teeny bit of
things
time.
left are
So
the
let's
weekly,
bust those
like I need to do like
weird-looking
one
thingies
more
before
round
it's too late.
of the Mystic Maze, and like the rest of the boss fights. Come on. Go.
Yay! All down. Commission accomplished. No, he's lying. Yay! All down.
I will punish those who aren't faithful to love. In the God of Love's
Okay,
name.
3 letters left. I'm most likely not gonna get the golden drop.
My venom is
Unfortunately.
searching
The
like
clients only bought us a teeny bit of time. So
I guess I'm just like doing these in order to see if I can unlock Psyche on stream. One down. Go oh, come on.
Yay! All down. Commission accomplished.
2 more thoughts.
Yay! All down.
I will punish those who aren't faithful to love. In the
So,
God
once
of
again,
Love's
42
name.
seconds. Yeah, if this is significantly faster than the defense
My
mode,
venom is searching
The
like
clients only bought us a teeny bit of time.
I guess that's
So
something I
let's
have to
bust
pay
those
attention to.
weird-looking
If
thingies before it's too
the
late.
mode isn't good, I should do some other type of, like I should wait to the next hour in order to do it. I do wonder, I think there may be some modes which give you, like, because you're also killing enemies while doing the mode, I think maybe some of them have some decent enemy drops, but I'm not certain.
All down.
Okay,
Mission accomplished.
okay, I guess I can understand now what people mean by getting annoyed by
All down.
I will
by
punish
Snow
those
now.
who
It's
aren't faithful
constantly
to love.
every single time
In
she's
the
just like,
God of Love's
yay!
name.
For some reason, she repeats the voice line.
My venom is searching.
The clients only bought us a teeny bit of time, so let's bust those weird-looking thingies before it's too late.
Come on. Okay, that's one annoyance. Yeah. If you don't properly move forwards, I think the dash remembers the last movement you did before, well, like dashing. So if you like do the bullet jump and then dash and then you were going back or you were standing still before, oh. Okay, never mind, I got lucky. Like you will do a back dash instead of dashing forward, which will make you, well, go backwards instead of going forwards, which you don't want, obviously. I guess that's maybe one thing to add in the awkwardness in the movement. I think in Warframe it doesn't matter that you... If you are moving in a certain direction, the dash will do you in that direction. Okay, but now I can get...
I knew you'd bring me along.
Wow. Okay, I have one copy of her now.
My friend from afar. Does your voice call out to me?
Okay, I don't want to say anything because, like, you will have stuff that's story related, but I wonder,
I knew you'd bring me along.
like, is like the fact that we're using these characters just like a gameplay thing, or is it actually story related that we are like summoning like the memories or like the souls of our friends or something in order to fight for us? Because story-wise, our character is the resonator or whatever that means. Like, I assume.
This cannot be.
Well, it's not like, I don't think it's like a chosen one thing, but at the very least, our character is very, very, very powerful. When she eventually will awaken her powers, that's not happened in the story yet, at the very least where I am at currently. I have not actually looked at her build yet. Yeah, this is still as the grey mods from when I started the game. Oopsie. Well then. I have to look into that as well. I've only been focusing on Rebecca. And I can't add anything else because I don't have enough tolerance. Okay, that's Psyche unlocked. Wowzers. Let's level her up a bit. And I can immediately ascend her to the second rank. She also... It's like one cosmetic, yes, she has one skin. It's like a fairly similar, but just she has like a more fancy dress and like a tail thing on the dress.
Gilbert!
Are you inviting me on a...
Oh.
Are you inviting me on a date?
I have unlocked this thing. Yeah, you see, I'm just standing still and it's unlocking these ones by just me standing still, looking in the menus while I'm in the co-op area. So just being in the areas is a benefit, because you'll just passively unlock these ones. Yeah, I don't know when this, like the event pass started, but that's... Like, there's a bunch of awards. Okay, so one thing actually, I should have maybe yapped about during the stream, but this is an annoyance. So I've mentioned in the beginning that I can't play with Kara because he is in America and I'm in Europe. I'm using the Europe server and he's using the American server. The thing is, I can start an account on the American server, but that means I have to start a completely new, like, account. No, not accounts. I can use the same accounts, but I have to start a completely new, like, save on a different server. And I would assume if I'm like playing in North American server or in the Asia server, my latency is going to be worse. So two things. First off, it means I can't just play with my friends, because if somebody is on the other side of the world, I can't play with the guy. Sad. But even more so, like, this is something that prevented me... There was like some other gacha... This is not a gacha game. Mind you can grind for everything. You can grind for every single character in the game.
Are you taking me out to play? Pinky promise. No backsies.
You can grind every character in this game, it's not a gacha, but it originally wasn't meant to be. But there was one gacha game which I played, like Snowbreak, I think, where I actually played it for like a few hours, like 50 hours or something, I think. But one of the things that turned me off was just the fact that it had servers. So I thought, well, if I ever go to a different parts of the world, I can't transfer my account. Like, I will have to play on the old server. Which means that if I play multiplayer, I'm going to have significantly more lag. I would assume, I'm not certain how much lag you would have, but I would assume you would have latency and so on, especially in multiplayer. But there's a second thing. So I can't play with friends, I can't play optimally, but another thing, money. If I buy cosmetics, like Rebecca here, she has a skin you can get from the gacha. Which I do like the skin, I think it's pretty. But you also, one thing is you can color. This is actually a stupid mechanic in the game, but the coloring, the items you use in order to color a character are also one-use items you buy. So that is a bit stupid, but like I think this outfit looks nice, and if I do genuinely like the game, I would think like, yeah, I would maybe spend money to get vouchers, but like I'm always thinking like, well, what if I one day move to a different part of the world? I can't transfer my progress. Like, Tensoka says, shame they don't do save transfers. Yeah, I don't think they do. There may be some, like, MMOs or whatever, which do save transfers, and maybe you would have to pay money for a save transfer, but like, if I do ever move to, like, another country, like, once again, you have the North America server, so if I one day move to, like, yeah, well, America, like the United States, and you have the Asia server and so on, like Japan or something, if I move there or something. Like, if it's for a vacation, I can probably, once again, just play the game solo, just on my own. But if I actually live there a long time, which, mind you, currently I don't have plans for that, but who knows? Like, I did... It was an option that popped up in my mind in the past of just going to a different part in the world, but I don't have to. I don't know what I ever have to do if I want to go somewhere else. I'll have to make up an entirely new life somewhere. Like, mind you, I already moved from like my mother's home to my own like flat right now, my own studio, like one-room apartment, my one-room flat or whatever, and that already is like getting used to a bit, but I can still go to my mother is the thing. If I'm completely on my own in foreign territory, well, yeah, that's going to be quite a bit different. But yeah, that's one of the things that's like, because once you have this... So this is one thing, so you have the monthly pass. This gives you some... Oh yeah, this gives you manuals for logging in. You have the... Oh yeah, of course, you have the lightsaber skin for the weapons. Right. A lot of people like the lightsaber skins, but you have the... But most of the skins, I think, are gotten from... Not gift chests. This one. No. Prism. No. No, wait, that's the pity shop. Okay, there is a... Okay, I can activate... So by pressing the F buttons, F1, F2, F3, you can open a different menu. Yeah, this right here. So, this game was originally meant to be a gacha game, but the gacha of the characters got removed, and now you have a gacha for cosmetics. Which, I suppose, is interesting. Like, I don't know what to think about that, honestly. It's like, because, so 0.3% drop chance. The thing is, you get pity at 90 weaves, you get a guaranteed golden item, which means either you get the skin, or you get 25% or 50%, which you can use in the shop in order to buy the skin. But like, this is a bit of a weird mechanic to me. Because mind you, like for example, right here, oh wait. Huh, okay, so yeah. In this one, this is the basic one. You can get the skin for Rebecca, which is nice, because Rebecca is, well, one of the most very useful for farming and such. And it's a nice skin. You have, this girl, Truffle. Truffle is also very useful as a sport character, so having a skin is also good. And it gives you the skin for the melee weapon. For like a pole arm, which obviously matches Rebecca. And it gives you a skin for a bow, which would match this girl with the, like, the special, like, bow that increases your... Like, it gives you a buff on a crit. One thing though, this is one of the things, like, I don't know if it's like a pet peeve or whatever, but you look at a regular outfit and you notice there's a bunch of, like, tears out of her head and such. Like, I don't like the clothing being damaged. It looks a bit stupid to me. Same thing with, like, Margie, like her thigh highs, her, what do you call it, stockings, and her, I don't know, wait, does her pants, no, I don't know, her, like, her shorts don't have any tears on them. But like her stockings do, which I guess fits the character maybe, but it's like not something I like. Oh, and look at me, I have gotten the co-op thing now, which means I'm almost completed with my weekly versus limit, which means I don't have to bother doing any of these. Oh yeah, you also have this thing. That's the season pass, which will give you some bonuses. I don't know how much does it actually cost? Because in order to roll, you need, wait, again, let me pick the other menu. You need these things. I have oh. Okay, yeah, from just playing the game, you get some of them for free. So I guess I can get a full-on, like a pity at the regular one now, almost, from just playing the game. It costs 160 for 1 hourglass. And how much does that cost again? Oh, come on, this is one of these annoyances. Like, you have to buy the premium currency, then you have to buy it. Then you have to convert it to the over premium currency to buy the... So you have to buy, with real money, you have to buy the premium currency. Then you have to convert it to the rare currency. And then you have to buy the gacha pull with the rare currency in order to pull the gacha. That's just like such an annoyance of like systems you have to have before you can actually tell like how much does it actually cost to roll. Wait, where is it? Okay, so... okay, so for 6 you get 600, so double. You get 600 for... Which is like... How much is that? How does that convert? 1 to 1. Okay, so that's... Once again, the more you buy, the more benefit you get, probably, but... For like 6 euros you can get... Like 4 pulls, maybe? I'm not certain. But yeah, that's something to look up at some point, I guess. Ugh. Once again, I've been busy for 2 hours and 40 minutes. I'm going to stop in a bit, I would assume. I guess, once again, this is a me thing, but I want to grind in the game now. Because I've gotten to the point where I can grind, and now I want to grind. But I have other stuff to do. Well, not necessarily even in terms of like real life stuff that I have to do. I want to... Let me buy... some Rebecca. Let me buy 10 Rebecca's. 10 Rebecca secret letters. Yeah, I'm also going to be eating through my secret letters if I do that. If I continue to... I don't know what's the best... I haven't looked at the best way to farm secret letter clues yet. I still need to look at that. I haven't really been buying much of them yet, so currently it's still very... I have a lot of them. But mind you, once again, like the characters, you have to have 6 duplicates of a character. 7, you need to have the character 7 times in order to fully dupe the character. You need to have a weapon 6 times. And you need to have a wedge, like... at least 10, I would assume. You need to have at least 10 versions of the wedge's upgrade. So that's... there's a lot of farming going to be involved, I guess.
Yay! All down. Commission accomplished.
Okay, I get 2 clues.
Yay!
So also this depends on the character.
Punish those who aren't faithful to love in the...
This depends on the character. Like some characters, like Rhythm supposedly needs a first and would very much like to have a second intern unlocked in order to like actually effectively play her. I think
Are you inviting me
like
on a date?
Rebecca. Okay, so the first one is useful. The second one allows you to get up to 5 jellyfish instead of 3, which is of course an increase. And it also increases points of love from 6 to 8. Okay, that's also a buff. Besides that, taking less damage from an enemy with poison of love, that's just survivability, just good. And then this one. This one is incredibly good for farming, because when you kill enemies, you can just get more damage, which means that you just kill enemies faster. It's not useful for bosses at all, but for like the regular farming, it should be incredibly good.
Are you inviting me on...
Okay, wait, actually now that I think of it, can I upgrade the skills? Not for her. Oh, I need to still... Oh, yeah, right, I need to grind for this shit. Man. Yeah, okay, should I even use it? Okay, this is one of those things where I don't want to use for books because I can just wait until I'm a higher level and I can just farm it more efficiently.
What? They're using poison gas? That's despicable. Quick,
Oh, okay.
use the serum.
Knocked
Don't
off
seem to be
again.
affected by it either. They must have serum too. I found a place nearby with lots of serum. Let's head over there.
So once again, it's just incredibly easy. Currently, just... Even though I'm not the proper elements in order to deal with these enemies, I can just spam jellyfish and the enemies die. And if the enemies are a bit too tanky for me to just beat them normally, I can just melee attack them and I will get more attack speed, which will also make them die faster because it will increase the attack speed of it will increase the attack speed of the jellyfish.
Come closer. No violent contact.
So yeah, I guess one of the things I should be doing, I did this a bunch in Warframe. One of the things I should start doing is like to find just like videos on YouTube or whatever, like long videos I can just listen to while I am playing the game. That's what, like when I was farming in Warframe, that's the exact same thing I did. I would just do like the basic like grind content, which doesn't require any mental effort. And I would just listen to some video in the background, which I would have instead of like, so I could like spend my time more efficiently, I suppose.
I found a serum storage point. I'm pretty awesome, aren't I?
Almost done. That is enough to level up Berenica to the next...
I will punish those
to ascend
who
her
aren't
to the next
faithful to
rank.
love in the God of Love's name.
So now I can do...
Are you inviting me on a date?
Okay, so now I can do this. And what do I need? Oh, come on. 12. Well then.
This is quite.
Okay, so I can
Emergency supplies
upgrade
officer.
Berenica.
Let's go. What do you think?
Wait, that means I can... Okay, wait, yeah, I can upgrade her skills, which I have enough. Yeah, I have enough of that. I mean, I don't even use her, but like the first few levels are cheap as hell, so I can just do it. Okay, well. And this one, which uses the weekly resource. But so now I have, wait, oops. I have this one. Now I need to ascend one Genimon and I can go to the next rank in the next phase. Huh. Which gives me some beginner rewards.
Let's go.
Okay, but yeah, this is, like, now I need 12 of these to fully rank her up, and I only get 1 per round. Well, boy. Oh boy. Yeah. This is where the farm starts happening, I suppose. And I only get... Wait. Oh, wait. Yeah, because I would unlock the next rank at level 55. Which means I can probably farm 2 purples per round instead of 1. Oh, ha ha ha. Man. Okay, so it just... That doesn't really matter because I've already unlocked my dailies, but whatever. Okay, so I have unlocked, Psyche. I still need to, like, get her into ones, of course, so, like, going to, like, farm her wouldn't be a problem, but wouldn't be a negative. But I don't need to do that now, I'm still focusing on Rebecca. Yeah. But when it comes to the weapons, like, unlocking the weapons as well is going to be good. Supposedly, this one is, of course, the signature weapon for, like, Psyche, so that should be very, like, should give her a boost in effectiveness. When it comes to other things, I don't know. The other bosses. This one drops Yale and Oliver. So, like, I can unlock him as well for my, like, my daily boosts. When it comes to other things, I don't know if these are any good, necessarily. This one has, some useful abilities, supposedly, for some characters. I know it's useful for Lisbel, because I think Lisbel gains combo. I may be misremembering, but Lisbel, her 6th Intron, which is a lot of investment already, gains a combo attack when she hits an enemy with when she hits an enemy with a trigger, and this thing shoots a ton of projectiles, which will, like, essentially just skyrocket her melee combo, and so allow her to constantly just do heavy attack after heavy attack after heavy attack and so on. Like, it depends on the character is the thing. Also, I need to get my silverites from this area. like every day I think I don't know if it's every day, but like at least every day or something, these resources respawn, and this is a very good place to get the silverite, supposedly. Well, not supposedly, you can see I'm picking a bunch of stuff up now. I don't know which ones I should be focusing on as a thing. Okay, I got lucky and just got it with the infinite bait, but I don't know which like genie mon I should be prioritizing. The only thing I know really is I need to get like a shiny bow boxy at some point.
Are you inviting me on a date?
So that's the daily. Yeah, that's almost fully done. I mean, okay, maybe I'm just going to do like one boss fight. I mean, how many do I have? 11. Yeah, I'm not betting on it, so I guess I can do one fight here. You just showcase. Once again, I just spawn jellyfish, spawn jellyfish, spawn jellyfish, and the enemy dies. Wow. Okay, so this is also something to keep in mind. Bosses, this boss, if you don't kill it immediately, it will go into an invincibility phase and like just lengthen the fight. But if you do it like this, when you like still damage it when it's down and then do the special attack, you will just insta-kill it in the first phase, which is incredibly quick. How many? I have like 15 letters now, I think. 14. Yeah, let's... So the thing is, I don't want to... Like, wait, I think... Yeah, wait, you get truffle from level 80, which I'm not capable of challenging yet. That's going to be, like, too strong. I don't even think I can challenge it yet. I have to be, like, rank 65 or 55 to unlock it. And besides that, when it comes to characters, I mean, she's going to be moved from this shop to the regular shop on the 20th. Another thing, that boss goes into a flying mode during her fight. And you need to shoot down her, you need to shoot down her, like her wings in order to...
Rot in the sweet aroma.
Okay, yeah, that's... You can still... I don't know how long that weekend phase lasts, but you can attack for a bit and then hit the...
In the God of Love's
like hit the
name.
special attack. In order to kill it. 2 left. Is there any weapons that are actually useful at all? I have no idea. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, right. This thing. I need this to unlock the extra... I can't... Like, so some of the skills now, I need to have the tentacle item in order to upgrade the skills, but I can't even farm the tentacle now yet, because my account isn't high enough level. Well then. I've been busy for almost 3 hours. Have I even done a lot? I don't know, I've just been being very, very inefficient, I suppose. Like, this is the reason why, like, having your gun set up as well is good, because, like, I need to shoot down the... like, the special phase in order to deal proper damage to her. This area does not spawn any... like, thing around there, I think. mean, let's see. I'm not going to have enough ammo probably to get her out of her proper phase, but let's see. Let me guess, she's going to go.
Sweet venom going down your throat.
Okay, I got her to half health at least by just ability spamming. But I assume... Yep, she's going to go into flying mode. And I don't think I have enough... Oh, never mind. Oh, she's just doing the... Okay, I don't know what this ability is. Like, I can't run away. I guess I'm supposed to lock off and... like, avoid the things. Wait, can I... No, I don't think I can damage her in this phase. Okay, wait, actually, she didn't, She did not... She did not go to the flying phase this time, so I suppose... Oh! Okay, I guess I was lucky, or I killed her quick enough before she managed to go to the flying phase, because she didn't do it. I wanted to show my weapon being shit against her, because, like, it doesn't really enough damage, and then I run out of ammo, and I just have to wait until the flying phase is over, because I can't break her, break her fracture points. Well. But yeah, farming her isn't the best, I would assume, because she's going to go to the shop. But if she's in the shop, that means I have to spend my secret letter clues on her. I don't know. So many things to do in this game. At least one thing that's kind of a benefit is that some of the wedges get automatically, like, gets like unlocked in a cyclical nature, so you will unlock a decent amount of what you need for other characters by just playing those things over and over again. But that reminds me, actually, I need to go to the sewers in order to get my... my mushrooms for crafting. I guess this is one of those, like, daily login games where you need to constantly remind yourself, oh hey, you need to get this item which respawns daily. Which I've not been doing yet properly. Another mushroom. Oh, come on. Didn't I really kill this one? Also, all of these locked doors, I still have to find a way to unlock all of the locked doors in this area. I don't know how to do that, because, like, a part of the sewers is just not available to me, because I can't... I don't know how to open the doors. Oh. There is one. Little guy, should I don't know when it's worth it to... Okay, this one luckily got fully unlocked. There's a chest up in the spawn room, or well, in the teleport room, which I did not pick up apparently. Is it in the teleport room? Huh. Huh. Wait, what? There's a drop-down point in the roof. Oh, wait. Oh. I haven't been here yet. So first off, this is the stupid, well, stupid. It's just a tiny, like, hit the target minigame you have to do. And you get a chest and some tiny resources. Ah, and then I walk here, and I drop down. And I get another chest. And then I get another chest. Oh. that spawns enemies. Oh, it's that like sketchy treasure chests. Okay, I've heard that's an event before. Like I haven't, like enemies have never spawned when trying to open a chest yet. It's typically just enemies trying to defend the chest. Mushroom. And the bellflower. Okay, so these are like the dynamic quests don't really give good rewards, but they can give you a like a dialogue point, I don't know what you call it, but like the dialogue points, which is going to be useful. I don't know if this gives me anything. Like I don't know if this one gives me a dialogue point. If it's just, like typically some of them just gives you 350 coins, which is completely useless. I've not had this dynamic quest yet. I'm assuming... Yeah, okay, so that gave me like 1 dialogue point, which is very good because you can only get like a limited amount of them by just interacting with people. So getting... Even if it's one of them, getting one from just doing like the stupid quest like that is actually a bit valuable. Okay, there's actually a bunch of mushrooms that spawn. Like, I must have gotten... Have I gotten like 10 by now or something? Maybe. So, searching around is quite useful. God, really? Did I not pick up any of those? By just spamming the F button. This, I don't remember this being here. That's a... like a tiny chase minigame. Oh. And this thing, huh? When did it... Okay, never mind. When did those things appear here suddenly? Oh. The water is waste, so I can't... Okay, that's actually an annoying thing in the game. Like, when there's water, you literally cannot touch the water or you respawn. But yeah, like that. See. And the stupid chests, that gives me 20 XP. Wow. That is an incredibly tiny amount. But I guess it's like just a very quick and short challenge. I just did a loop. Oopsie. I don't know if there's any other good, like, mushroom spots anywhere else. Oh, there's one mushroom right here. This guy is still here. I did a quest for him. Another Genimon. I mean, maybe I should use the... confirm. Like, maybe I should use the green one, because it will guarantee for me to get the Genimon. For this one, at the very least, it will guarantee I can have a green bar, which is 100% catch rate. But these things cost... That's the purple. I get... Yeah, I've picked up like 20 mushrooms now. I don't know how much silverite you can get. But okay, maybe if you do it daily, like you pick up every... Well, not everyone, but most of these respawning resources, it's actually quite affordable to make the blue tweets. and farm them. I need to get more Lunar coins. Oh, yeah, right, I need... Oh. Wait, you're telling me you only get 10 Lunar coins per round? Okay, actually, I can see this becoming a bit of a, like a bottleneck. Okay, I see. Let me use the... Oh, oops. Let me use the blue one to guarantee a catch. So what was it? Timid. Oh, a golden timid. Okay, I don't know what timid does, but it is a golden one. Okay, timid is max shield, which... not really useful, I think, but... I mean, maybe, supposedly Randy scales off of his shield. So maybe that could be useful for him, I'm not certain. But yeah, okay, so a golden one that I got from just this one catch, which is nice. But, so... Like, I think the main one that I... Like, I don't know which ones would be best on the Pro Boxy. Like, I have one, wait, what do you call it? There's one, I think, which is, I have the Deft, which is, this automatically, breaks the, or unlocks the locks, so that's a very good one to have. Like, I got this one randomly. Besides that, the main thing I would need is auto wheeling at peace. That's like the main one you would want, because it just makes the fishing... If you have the golden fishing rod, I think it literally makes the minigame automatic, so you don't have to bother with fishing at all. It just automatically, like, fishes for you. And this auto pickups +6, extra loot. I would assume this would be good for Pro Boxy. Besides those, I don't really know. I mean, maybe this one... I mean, it's not a good boost, but it's just... If you're just using Pro Boxy like 99% of the time, maybe it's nice to get some extra XP or something. Oh, that's also a thing. You can get 2 guaranteed Pro Boxies, which are the regular type. But in order to get a shiny Pro Boxy, I don't know where you catch them. Because not a single guide on the internet actually shows where you can get the... Where you can get the shiny Pro Boxy. I guess it's random chance, but some of them actually are more likely to spawn in certain regions. Like, I don't know if like that's the case. I would assume maybe that's the case for Pro Boxy as well. So how many... Oh. How many crystals or like ores? Okay, that's 4 ores in the same area. Okay, that's 3 silverite. I mean, yeah. Okay, so I actually farming those resources is actually quite easy, I think. Like, you can get a ton of... in here there's like 2 ores, 3 ores. 3 ores right here. There's another one down here. Yes, 2 down here. Okay, yeah, so I'm actually farming that. Like, you just have to look around a bit per day and you can get a bunch of them. Which definitely means you don't have to worry about losing the blue and maybe purple, Oh. No, I have not had this dynamic quest either. Hopefully this one will also give me a... like a stat, like a stat point. Okay, so this is not important. Oh god. Following the NPC. What? Okay, so I just get 1 free ore. Wait, what? 2 free ores.
This is gonna hurt.
Huh? Okay, let me get this in an ambush. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Okay, it gives me 1 benefit, so it gives me just like 3 ores, which is whatever. Like, okay, that's nice, I guess, but it also gives me 1 benefit, so that's very good actually. It gives me 1 stat point. So some of the like dynamic quests gives you a stat point, which is like it's only 1 of them, but some of them can be completed incredibly quickly, which is just means it's just a very nice like increase in the amount of like the social stats you have. Oh, 3 ores right here. Okay, yeah. This is... I've already said this like 5 times now, but actually farming these is very, very doable. Another one right here. Lumite. I don't actually know what lumite is used for. Yeah, this one, if I use blue, then it can be 100% caught. What does it have? Vigilant. A purple vigilant. This is a wider area. I don't know if there's any you gain. So like in this area there is like the Luno Explorer can spawn here as a dynamic quest. And if you do her quest, it only gives you 350 coins, which is completely useless because if you can see, I have... No. If you can see, I have this amount of coins. And it only gives you 350, so those ones are completely useless. Commissions, this gives me 20,000 already. So those commissions are useless. You can have, however, some commission, like some, those, like events are useless. You can have some, however, which... Oh, should I use... I mean, it gives me tile XP for the first capture, so let's do it, I suppose. That's just extra tile XP. I need to do the fishing minigame at some point. In order to get all my, my Geniemon upgrades, like food. Once again, I'm... No crystals here, but the bellflowers, I don't even know what these are used for. Oh no, crack bloom. That's a different one. It's one of these things where... I guess maybe it's like confidence, but like Pillow quite often just does random stuff, like plays like a random game on stream, and it's like... I'm wondering like in my case, I never thought like I would want to do that because I always thought, well, nobody's... I don't know what to speak of, so it's just going to be boring stuff most of the time. Like, yapping is... Once again, I've said this like 50 times already, but yapping is something you have to get used to. I am going to like end this stream, however, in a few minutes. Because I've been going for 3 hours. But I guess the lucky thing is either I have already done my daily grinding for this game because I decided to just play this game on stream instead. A dragon. Once again, should I don't know. I don't know if any of these are even good. And I got out of the infinite food, so I guess I didn't have to worry. Oh wait, if you just crouch while landing, if you just press the crouch button, you don't have any, like, stub... You don't, like, stumble from the fall. Okay, that's, like, good to know, I guess. Wait, so if you, like, fall from a high area, you stumble a bit. If you don't, like, do a dash or a slide. But if you just crouch, you don't stumble. Okay, I guess that's useful to know. Oh, this guy. Once again, it's shiny. Okay, yeah. This is a shiny. So shinies have
You invite.
the reason why shinies are necessary is because the reason why shinies are necessary is because they... Wait, let me do this. So a normal Genimon has 3 slots you can unlock by upgrading the rarity, by ascending the Genimon. However, a shiny has 4 slots, one of which is automatically unlocked. No, I don't want to do it, no. So like this one is shiny, and that's 4 slots. Which is the reason why you should like try to invest in the shinies. Because they'll just give you more... like an extra trade slot. Which makes me wonder, wait. And I have 2 shinies of this type. Ooh, interesting. Wait, do I have any yum yum milk? Oh, whoops, no, I don't want to do that. Wait, what do I get from the fishing shop again? You can get a limited stock of 2. Is this weekly, or is this actually, like, you only get... No, I think this is just a limited stock where you can get some cheaper ones and then you have to pay full price. So the purple ones, you can unlock the purple ones from fishing.
Are you inviting?
You have to unlock the purple ones from fishing. So both of these are the exact same. You need to... No, not the gold ones. So the blue ones come from the dailies at the very least. This gives 300 XP, this gives 100 XP. Really? Are you kidding me? You need 1805 XP. Like, stupid 5 XP at the end. Is that a joke? Alright then. So, upgrade this guy, and then I need... Oh! Okay, this is an incredibly important thing I needed to know. In order to ascend, in order to ascend a Genimon, you need a Genimon of the same type. But I thought you would have to have a shiny version of the Genimon. If you want to upgrade the shiny, I thought you would have to have a shiny, which is incorrect. You can use the regular versions. That is incredibly good to know, because that means that, like, if I get a shiny Boxy, then I can just use the regular box, because I have 2 Boxies, I think. Yeah, I have 2 Boxies. I don't... Wait. Oh, no. I have 1 Boxy, but I can get a second copy at some... There's some area which has another guaranteed Boxy. Which means I can use the regular Boxy in order to ascend it, which is... very good information, actually. Very good information. Very good to know. Okay, but that is genuinely, once again, as I've said, very good information to know. So I can use this one and I can ascend to phase 1, which will give me a bit of an extra boost. Not the most important. And increase the benefit. Hello, Kara Malone. Welcome. Like, I am planning to end the stream in a bit, but... So... But welcome anyway. Okay, so I have now ascended 1 Genimon, which I can... Oh! Okay, so 5 purples, the demon widgets already done, collect accessories done, maze 42 done, defend genuine done, hyperboy and impression rates 30 done. Okay, so ascend 5 genie mon. Man, 5 times really. Yeah, okay. So this is a kind of a good thing to notice. Like, I don't know if you have ever, like, I don't know where... One thing I have to find out is where people get the shiny boxy. I need to find that out. You can get, what, 2, like, guaranteed regular boxies. Like, this one came from the sewers, and there's, like, another one you can get guaranteed. But I want to know where the... like, the shiny one comes from. But one thing that is incredibly useful that I just learned... If you have a shiny, and you want to upgrade the shiny, you want to ascend the shiny... You don't need to ascend with a shiny, you can ascend it with a regular one. You can ascend it with using a regular one. Which is very useful information to know. Because it means I don't have to use the Yum Yum Milk, which apparently is like a thing you can only get once per month from the theater mode. Which, mind you, I don't have the theater mode yet, and supposedly it's incredibly expensive. So yeah, that's the good thing to know. So yeah, like, Miraculous is normal, Ardent is a bit better, but that's doesn't give any benefit, and Shiny gives you the 1 extra slot. But once again, just like with in the old days of Warframe, 99% of content is going to be done with Boxy because it gives you pickup range and like loot drop bonus. Why would you use anything else when like most of the game is farming? Like, unless in the boss modes like this one. I guess if I can use this in the boss mode and give myself a tiny like damage boost, I suppose, when I'm fighting the boss, but besides that, Boxy is king, I guess. But so yeah, Malone, I finally gotten to the point where I can actually farm and grind out my mods, or well, my wedges, because this is... For wedges, I'm still using Warframe terminology. I have the boss modes that I can do now, and I can do... Wait, I still have to unlock the theater. I don't know if there's anything else I need to unlock besides, you know, just advancing my level to get further in the game. Oh wait, that's unlocked at 60. I thought that would be unlocked at 65. Okay, that's good to know. Oh, there's another Genimon. Which one is this? Ethereal magnetic drone. I'm stupid. Okay, I got lucky, but I... How did I... Okay, never mind. I managed to miss... Okay, wait, really? I've just maxed out the weekly verses. From one day... Okay, never mind. I guess it's meant to not be too difficult. Like, if you start from the beginning, you can just unlock all of the levels, I guess, but... Man. Yeah, I almost, like... Really? They're preventing me from interacting with my inventory.
Are you inviting me?
Okay, I just... Okay, that is ever... I guess it was because I was speaking. Like, I misclicked, and I did not click the 100% guarantee after using food. Ugh. Once again, like, having stuff to yap about, it is always like it's a skill, I suppose. But like, once again, in order to get better, I would have to do like more of this, I suppose. So it's see it as a learning process, I guess, instead of just expecting the finished results. Once again, I've been busy for 3 hours and a half now, so that is going to be the end of the stream. Oh. What? Huh. Oh, is this a quest? This is part of a quest. I don't know if it is part of a quest or if it is just a quest itself. Oh, Lumite also spawns on the overworld. Whatever it does, I don't know actually what that is used for. Oh, wait a minute. Even with the purple food, this guy cannot be caught immediately. A 4-star rarity. I don't know what that guy does. There's another genie mom.
Shall face together.
Guaranteed. So what does this guy have? Gluttonous. Like, I assume it's incredibly rare, but like everyone wants the... Oh. Like everyone of course wants the... Like the golden S-piece one. Because it just... supposedly it automates the fishing minigame if you have the golden fishing rod. Yeah. Getting this one is, like, I guess incredibly rare. But it's the one everyone would want because it automatically fishes for you. You don't have to even bother to fish. Besides that, I guess the only thing would be like this one and this one for like Bro Boxy. You just get more loot. But yeah, okay. So I suppose like this is the point where like these are like the quests you unlock a bit later in the game. No, not later in the game, but like a bit later because 120 difficulty, wisdom. I have 59 difficulty. And I only have like a 40% chance to like pass that check. And once again, at certain points you have already completed all of the quests anyway, so you don't have to bother. You can just get... I thought... Oh, I thought if he die. But you see this, it's like 99. What is this one again? My wisdom is 59. In order to get a guaranteed drop, I need to have it at 60. So I don't want to buy this yet because there's a 1% chance that I lose. Well, anyway, I've been doing literally nothing useful in the last few minutes. I am going to stop. I could have... Once again, I can still grind, but whatever, I'm going to do that some other time. I've grinded enough today. So, once again, thank you to Amanda Splats, Sensoka Flavr. Well, Flavr is just... it's not part of the name. Sensoka and Kara Malone for coming and chatting. Thank you for anyone else that, if anyone else came to check out the stream, actually stayed for a bit. Besides that, I guess... Once again, I haven't played Warframe in a bit. Like, I recently started it up again to download an update because, like, Pillow Demon plays it and I thought, well, maybe I can play with him, but... At some point. But, like, I've fallen a bit out of love with that game because I guess I just got burnt out after trying to, like, grind every single day. So I need to realize, you know, I want to grind this game as well, but I realize if I'm going to grind daily, like, for multiple hours... I will eventually also just start hating the game, so I need to limit myself from trying to unlock too much stuff. So the only thing is I need to do my weeklies, I need to do my, like, tiny amount of daily stuff, and that's it. And, like, a bit of the grinding besides that. But that reminds me, wait. I wonder actually, in this card, so, with this one... Like, this is the basic, the basic... What do you call it? This is the basic skin gacha. I wonder... Wait, what the fuck is this thing? Oh. That is, like a currency you get from the maybe ads. But how do you get that currency? Wait, no, how do you get that currency? Because it is not... I guess if you... Okay, that would be stupid. I guess if you unlocked something, and then you get it again, then it will give you currency, which I hope that's not how it works, because it means you can still fail multiple times. Alpha premiums, the top banner, gets put into the regular banner for cosmetics. So like I would assume this is like the basic banner now. But I don't know if like, because Psyche also had a skin. Because I actually unlocked one copy of Psyche this stream, and I only leveled her up to her first ascension. But wait, Psyche also has a skin, but this I think I would assume is also from a... Oh, there's an animation. Well then. I guess one thing that's weird is the outfit is blue, but you still see her hair ornament and her eyes are still green, like she is normally. So this skin is not available currently. I'd assume this came from like a premium banner rather than the regular one. Meanwhile, Rebecca's special skin is going to be like available. Also, one thing, she... Like, this one does look... Oh, come on. This is one of those annoyances where, like, I noticed something and I think it's stupid. So, a regular skin has, like, the asymmetry with, like, one leg band being on her left leg. It also, I guess, has this thing on her breast. But with this skin, she has one stocking and then one leg without the stocking. Man. I also, like, I'm actually surprised that, like, the MC doesn't have, like, her own skin yet. Like, because she's, like, the main character. But I guess, like, once again, Rebecca is, like, the first, like, proper, like, farm character you get. So, of course, she is going to be given a skin. And then you have Truffle, who is one of the beginner supports in the game. Like, this one is cute. This outfit. I particularly just like the hat more because it isn't like a broken down hat. Wait, okay, wait. Oh yeah, that's something. These things I guess are her ears, because most of the all of the characters we play as are Kawans. I guess these are like her ears or something. Or like feathers or something that are just part of her being a Kawan. Like our character has this head thing, horn thingy, I don't know. Some characters don't have any, like, noticeable, like, things. Like, Veronica has... I don't know if that's, like... Like, if this guy has ears, that's incredibly obvious. Like, some of them have, like this one... Okay, so I haven't gotten far enough into the story yet, but... Okay, never mind, I don't want to say anything, because maybe it spoils over stuff. I'm not saying anything, I guess, then. But some of these, like, actually have... like horns.
Are we going on an adventure today?
Anyway,
Are you inviting me on a date?
I am quitting the stream. Bye. Thank you for coming. I've spent way too much time on this. Bye. See you some other time. I don't like. Once again, I perhaps if I like want to grind for like a long time someday as well, I will just start up another stream. Some point. Wait. So one thing, I see a lot of people use like the glasses as like decorations on the characters. Like, okay, so I have some currency. Okay, so some of these are unlocked. Okay, so none of the glasses can be unlocked by being free to play. The black ones come from the starter gift set. And this one is unlocked with this currency, which I have somehow for some reason. The ones that are not see-through. Like, something that is annoying. Some characters have like a back piece that is part of the set. Which means like, I'm not inclined to use any of the back cosmetics on these characters because they already have something. This one is stupid. Stupid crank, which you can make. Once again, if I like the game, I will probably spend money, but I'm still always worried about well, going to a different server at some point. Because it would be stupid for me to, like, once again, I assume most people don't just randomly move to a different part of the world, but if I do move to, like, North America or Japan, and I would have to use the, well, North America or, like, Asia server, it would be annoying if I had to pay money and then I can't play effectively anymore because of latency. Because you can't transfer to different servers. Anyway, I'm going to turn off the screen capture because the game shows your email when you quit the game. So thank you for coming. Well, it shows part of your email. So, thank you for coming and bye. Actually, something that I just thought about. When it comes to yapping and so on, I completely forgot to mention that I'm currently doing an internship. At least this stream, I've mentioned it previous streams probably as well, but it was before I actually did the internship. Like, I'm not gonna start bother talking about it now, because this stream is because I'm ending the stream, but maybe that could have been something I actually started yapping about. Well then, some other time, I guess. Something I just realized, I had the games audio set to lower as well because I was listening to some YouTube videos in my own time, and I also had the desktop audio lowered on OBS, so I think that the game's audio was going to be very low this stream. Not the biggest problem I assume, but still, because in this game it doesn't really matter that much.